What's up, everybody? The game started about a couple minutes earlier than I anticipated, so it just kicked off, and looks like the Rams are getting the ball first. So we've got the 49ers hosting the Los Angeles Rams tonight. What's up, everybody that was in the chat from the live stream previously? Jeff, I see you over there on the Facebook side. But yeah, today is both Odell Beckham and Von Miller have been activated, so this is their first game as a Los Angeles Ram. And the Rams are starting with the ball. And it's 1st and 10 now on the 25. We'll see what happens. All right, they decided to pass on the first play. First play of the game. Odell Beckham Jr. catches his first pass as a Ram. If you want to participate in the poll that I put out, who you think's going to win the game tonight, go ahead, and so I can see what everybody thinks. So we're getting ready for second down right now. Score 0-0, 2nd and 5. Henderson's lined up in the backfield. And it's a handoff to Henderson, and he gets the first down and about 5 more yards. So this is a good first drive for the Rams so far in this game. So I want to see how much OBJ actually gets to play. I know we talked about it earlier, and I said I thought he would have about 3 catches-ish, and my dad, my co-host, doesn't think he's going to get much action in this game, but so far he's the only guy that's caught a pass in the whole game. So it's 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. Jellicana said, who's going to win? I have to go with the 49ers at home. Cooper Kupp just caught a pass for 2 yards. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Make sure you share the YouTube version of it if you can. If not, the Facebook one's okay, but I appreciate that a whole bunch. So it's 2nd and 8. There's 13 minutes and 15 seconds left of the opening quarter. Looks really foggy there on the field. He drops back. Matthew Stafford loads up deep ball to nobody. It's picked off on about the 5-yard line. The Rams have the first turnover of the game, and now the 49ers are going to take over deep in their own territory. I called this game that whoever has the most turnovers is probably going to lose, and this isn't a good way to start this matchup right here. So, big turnover, 49ers get the ball. Yeah, that was a deep ball to Odell, and he did not go for the ball, which is inevitably the reason why this pass got intercepted. He just kind of stopped on his route. I need OBJ to give me 15 fantasy points. Yeah, 15 fantasy points is what's going to win it for you. Water sandwich. Oh, I'm back with my water and an ice cream sandwich. I understand now. We're on commercial break now. The score is still 0-0. I'm going to put the score in the chat. Every time someone scores, so I'll wait a few minutes. So in the poll so far, the voting is going 57% to the Rams. So everybody in here, be sure to vote in that poll, and so I can get the spread out. I'll close the poll probably around halftime. I'm still blown away. I mean, I know that Matthew Stafford didn't just throw it up to throw it up. He had intentions to go to OBJ right there, but it just made him look bad that he didn't follow through with his route. We're still on commercial break. I am going to post on the Facebook side for the people in here from Facebook watching. I'm going to post the link to the YouTube side in case you want to come over here. So you'll be able to see the chat from everybody. I think I posted the right one. Yeah. So everybody that's in here on the Facebook side, if you click that link and come over to YouTube, you'll be able to see the rest of the chat. Thank you so much, Jelicana. It's weird seeing Odell in a number 3 jersey. All right, Jimmy tossed it off to his running back. They moved about 2 or 3 yards to get to the 10-yard line. 12:50 and rolling left of the quarter. Now let's see if Jimmy G and his crew can make something out of this turnover. Because the turnover battle doesn't matter if you don't get any points from it. It's 2nd and 6 right now on their own 11. Looks about 10 and a half, but maybe 11. They run the exact same play, and they toss it off, but they get the first down this time. Which is, that's pretty good. They're moving the ball. I figured at least one team was going to try to establish a run game right away. I thought both, but it looks like the 49ers are going straight to it. It's also really weird seeing Von Miller in a Rams jersey. I mean, he's been with the Broncos for his whole career. 3rd rush in a row. The season debut for Jeff Wilson. Oh. So he had a meniscus surgery, and he just came off IR. It's 2nd and 5. 11:20 left in the quarter. And the 49ers are rolling. I'm not into that fantasy football. I'm not like super into it, but we have a lot of fun playing around with it. All right, they're lined up. Jimmy, quick pass to the right or to his left, and tackled for a loss of about 1. Yeah, this year is the first year I've ever really been into fantasy. I played with it last year. I didn't do very well, but it was fun, so I figured we'd give it a go now that we have a channel and stuff. But it's just something to do, really. All right, it's 3rd and 6 now. See if they can convert on this first down. Get this first down. They're 33% on 3rd downs, which is bad. He got it to George Kittle, and George Kittle got about 20 yards. 18 yards. Wow. It's good to see him back on the field, too. George Kittle's been battling with that injury. He ended up on the IR. I mean, he's one of the better tight ends of the league, in my opinion, but he just hasn't been healthy this year. George Kittle is like a big kid. I love him. And they go back to the run. This time, swallowed up at a gain of about a yard. Now it's 2nd down. I like this 49ers team because, I mean, other than like 1 or 2 players on their offense, there's really not that many big names. And of course, they've got that rookie they drafted, Trey Lance, it's an interesting pick, but they went all in for him. So hopefully in the next couple years it pays off for him. But this Rams defense is elite. Another handoff. Deebo Samuel for the first down. Got about 10 or 11 yards on 2nd and 9. This is crazy. They're killing them on the run, and I did not expect the 49ers to have as much luck running the ball as that I thought that the Rams might have. But, they've been consistently pounding the rock, man, and I guess that's the way to do it. If it's working, keep doing it. I could see a play action pass coming up here soon, means they've mainly ran the ball this drive. They're at their own 50-yard line now. Nope, he handed it off again with a gain of about 4. They have rushed 6 and passed 2 on this drive for 47 yards. It's 2nd and 6 now. That's just crazy. I didn't expect it to go this way. Well, I didn't expect a Rams turnover right away into the game, so this makes it very interesting. See if they do go play action here. Nope, another toss. I'm in disbelief. There's a flag down on this play. If it stands, they got about 2 or 3 yards out of this play. Yeah, offsides on the defense. Says 5-yard penalty. They accepted. Oh, he jumped. Wow. All right, it's 2nd and 1 now. Can't imagine they don't run the ball here. They do. I don't know that he got it though. Ran that straight up the middle. He'll be just short, so that's 3rd and inches, it looks like. QB sneak to get the first down. There we go. Niners 1st and 10 on about the 41 or 39-yard line. This is a good first drive for the 49ers. They're really making a statement. What is that flag on the wall behind you? It's I'll post this back so you can see a little bit. The band is Ice Nine Kills, and they do a lot of Halloween movie themed stuff. And so obviously this one is Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger themed. So it's just a band flag, but I really enjoy them. I'm actually going to see them live in December, which is the first concert I've been to since all of the shutdowns and everything, so I'm pretty ecstatic. The 49ers ran the ball again, didn't get anything at 2nd and 10. They're on their 12th play of this drive. 5:53 left in the quarter. It looks like they're going to throw it. Threw it to Kyle Juszczyk, their fullback. They didn't get a first down. They got about 5 yards, though. They got 6 yards out of that. It's 3rd and 4 now. They're in field goal range, so they should be at least able to come away with 3 points on this drive. I'm just curious if they're going to try to run this ball or throw it again, since they have not thrown very much at all on the drive. So they're lining up. It's 3rd and 4. He does have a running back in the backfield with him. And they're going to throw it. Pass off to Kittle right in the middle. Caught for the first down and about 2 or 3 more. Looks like George Kittle is back, and he's fired up right now. That's all right, Tim. Thanks for coming in with us. George Kittle just made a great play to convert the 3rd down. But you missed the beginning. Matthew Stafford loaded up deep for Odell Beckham Jr. and got picked off. I couldn't believe they threw that deep ball so early. Handoff to maybe Debo. Yeah, it was Debo Samuel. I wasn't gonna miss this. Hey, I appreciate it. It looks a little different with me by myself, but I was a little nervous. But I know he's got a lot of things to do on Mondays, so I'm excited though. This is fun. I still get to watch it and I still get to hang out with all of you guys, so it makes it that much better. That was a nice play by Debo Samuel to get that run for 8 yards. It's 2nd and 2 right now. And they hands it off again. They got the first down and about 5 more yards. They're down on the 12-yard line. That's that guy who just got activated from the meniscus surgery, that Wilson. Jeff Wilson, that's his first name. Yeah, it's 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line. And the 49ers have taken 9.5 minutes on this drive so far. 15 plays. And it's a toss to Elijah Mitchell, the rookie running back. And got about 5. They just keep running the same play over and over again, and it just continues to keep working. The score is still 0-0, but the 49ers are about 6 or 7 yards away from putting in 7. It's 2nd and 5. The first down line is on the 2-yard line. They lead the NFL, the 49ers do, in red zone percentage, so I'm seeing 7 points right here. Oh, he just got swallowed up on that run for a loss of 1. So it's 2nd and 6, or 3rd and 6 now. They can still get a first down here, or we might see a pass into the end zone this time. Let's talk the Steelers. I meant Chokers. Well, no, right now I'm doing a play-by-play of the Monday Night Football game right now, John. Third and 6, he drops back, passes it to the middle, big man George Kittle for the touchdown. Oh, man, this 49ers fans are fired up. George Kittle's fired up. The team's fired up. I knew there was going to be 6 on this drive by the way they were doing. They took out almost the entire first quarter. There's a minute 54 left with that touchdown scored. Also, John, the Steelers are the laughingstock of the NFL after that performance against the Lions. They couldn't even get it done. $18 plays on that drive, 93 yards, and 11 and 3 minutes taken up on the drive. That's just insane. I did not expect that out of them, but they're playing some old school football on this, and it's not even that intricate or anything. They're just running the same 2-3 plays over and over again, just running in different directions, and it's working, which is insane against how stout that Rams defense is and has been. I mean, I know they don't really want to throw the ball too much into that secondary with guys like Jalen Ramsey lurking around, but they completely just knocked them down a step by getting in there and scoring that touchdown like that, taking up the whole quarter. So now it's time to see how Matthew Stafford responds to his interception, and 2, the turnover leading to 7. Time suck. Great drive to keep the Rams off the field. Yeah, I think they're playing to win right now, and if they can get a stop here on the 49ers and continue doing what they are doing, I don't see there being much of a chance, at least in this half. Obviously, Sean McVay and his offensive coordinator are going to make some adjustments at halftime if it doesn't get better. But that turnover was very unexpected. It was a bad play call. You know, two back-to-back passes, or well, they weren't back-to-back, but on the same drive to Odell Beckham is fine, but not to just throw it up in double coverage about there. So yeah, this should be a fairly interesting drive for the Rams to see how they respond to the score and to the turnover. See if they try to slow things down a little bit and come away with 7 or at least 3. They have to put points on the board if the 49ers are going to play ball like that and they can't stop them. Let's see. There's 13 votes in the poll right now. You guys have the Rams winning with 54%. So be sure to vote in that. By halftime, I'm going to pull the poll down, and then we'll see where it's at by then. All right, we're getting back from commercial break right now. Hello, Obi Win. Has Samuel been rushing the ball tonight? Samuel, Jeff Wilson, and Elijah Mitchell, all 3 have been rushing the ball. They've spread it out, but they've only had one drive and took up over 11 minutes. So they're playing really good. They're playing to win. The Rams are getting the ball back for their second drive after the turnover on the first. The score is 0-7 right now. We got Matthew Stafford running back onto the field. Yeah, I'm curious to see how they respond. Knock on Stafford like Dalton. He tried to feed the big name. Yeah, I think that's what the people want, and I don't think it's going to be the same kind of mistake that he makes this drive, but we'll see. It's 1st and 10, a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Matthew Stafford. He threw the screen pass to Henderson. He got 5, 6 yards. And there's flags down on the play. Looks like everybody is ahead of me. Let's see. We can pull up a different version of the game. Let's see what the call is real quick. Oh, Shelby called it unnecessary roughness. So it's a 15-yard penalty, and they're going to replay 1st down. I'm going to switch over to a different streaming. I didn't see it, John, because I was switching over. But, all right, let's put it on here and see if this does better. Oh, this one's not loading up at all. Here we go. Matthew Stafford drops back, throws it to Cooper Kupp for not very much. I think the Rams should win this game. Well, before, but the only reason I took the 49ers is because it's at home, and I made a vow to pick every NFC West team who, if they play divisional games, to Matthew Stafford loads up, almost picked off again. I'm going to pick the home team in all of NFC West divisional games just to be safe so I don't have to think too hard on it. Yeah, he loaded it up deep for the rookie, but that was nearly picked off, so now it's 3rd and 11. It's getting really loud in there with the 49ers fans going crazy. Let's see it. Matthew Stafford's lined up. There's 58 seconds left in the quarter. He drops back, throws a short pass to... Oh, it's juggled and picked off. And that's a pick 6. Wow. Wow, 2 interceptions in the first quarter. This is not looking very good. I don't need to get a better feed. You're just watching it on TV probably, John. I'm live streaming. When I move in the next couple months, I'll be able to set up a TV and so it'll be actual live. I voted for the 49ers because they've done very well against the Rams in the past. I feel like that's a fair reason to pick them. Uh, I just that the NFC West division is insane. I mean, they haven't all done as well as I thought, but the divisional games are insane, and so I have just stuck to the home team, even if I've lost a couple of those. It's 14 and nothing. 49 seconds left in the first quarter. That says, what do Billy Graham and the Jacksonville Jaguars have in common? Both can make 70,000 people scream, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. All right, we're on commercial break right now. The Rams are going to get the ball back again, and so they all didn't respond as well as I thought they would this time. So hopefully, for their sake, that it does. If this is what the whole game looks like, they're in for a long game, long night. Yeah, John, that was my dad. Dad, John said good one. He's in here on the Facebook side. I was gonna say I could post the YouTube link on the Facebook chat just in case any of the Facebook people want to come over. You can see the rest of the chat here on YouTube. Should clarify the 49ers have done well at home against the Rams. Okay, well, yeah, that's fair. I don't like to touch on these divisional games because they're like, I don't know. They're tricky. You never know what's gonna happen. So John Obi Win said, jump to the YouTube side. I just posted the link in the Facebook side. So come over here and you can see my dad's in here, our new friend Obi Win, Nathan, and a couple other people are over here. So come over here so you can talk with them as well. Not a fan of the 49ers. I am more so a fan of the Rams than the 49ers, but I am a AFC person, so I'm mostly indifferent. But I also like if there's two teams playing that, I don't really care so much about, I like to pick the underdog. And in this situation, with the Rams being 7-2 and the 49ers being 3-5, I'm pulling for the 49ers because I like watching the underdogs win. All right, kickoff return is good. He stopped at about the 25 or 26-yard line. Yeah, I'm definitely more big of a fan of AFC teams. But I don't mind watching NFC games. I like them better because then I don't have any feelings really tied to either team playing. I know I'm wearing an NFC team jersey today, but that is because I wanted a buddy that comes and hangs out with us to see it because he's a Carolina fan, but he hates Cam Newton. So I said, next stream I do, I'm going to be wearing a Cam Newton jersey just for you. So here I am. JP Lawns and more. If you like gold prospecting, his channel is awesome. These interceptions for Matthew Stafford the last couple of weeks are kind of concerning. They're 7-2. They're still in a good spot, but a loss here can really hurt them. Because this NFC side of the ball, our side of the conference or NFL is getting a little tricky. Matthew Stafford rolls out, throws it to Van Jefferson. It looks like he made the catch for about 15 yards, and that's the end of the first quarter. Niners lead 14-0. That's the end of the first quarter. I'm going to put that in the chat. 14-0. 49ers. I don't know how to type. End of first. I'm going to actually just put that up there so Facebook people that aren't watching the game and just listening can see. Rams started with the ball, yeah, and they threw a deep ball to Odell Beckham, and it was intercepted. And then the 49ers ran the ball down the field, used 11 minutes of clock, and then punched it in with a pass to George Kittle for 7. And then they kicked off. The Rams got like 4 plays, and then Matt Stafford just threw that pick 6 into the end zone, which is how it is 14-0. And now the Rams have the ball again. They've moved 15 yards on this drive, so see, they probably don't want to go to the run game right now because they're so far behind already. But you got to think that their quarterback's probably a little timid right now with 2 interceptions and one of them being a pick 6. So as I said the last time, we're going to see how he responds to this interception, which was way worse than the first one. Both good for 7 points, but this one just makes it embarrassing even more so. I tried the link. Should I hit the subscription button? Well, yeah, you should definitely hit the subscription button. But if you go, I have the YouTube pulled up. So there should be a live chat thing, and then if you click live chat, you'll be able to type into the chat. If you're on the computer, it should be on the side, and if you're on your phone, you can click. It's right next to the like and dislike button. It'll say live chat. You can click on that, and then this YouTube chat should pop up on your phone. It's early, maybe running to wear the San Francisco defense down. I mean, that's a good idea, but if they pound the ball and don't get anything out of it, then it's just gonna lead to no points, even if the defense is tired. There's another Ghostbusters movie coming out. Yeah, I've been seeing a couple of commercials about that. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. All right, they're about at the 47-yard line. Matthew Stafford got a wide open look to Cooper Kupp. There's JP. I voted for the 49ers to win too. Deep ball to Cooper Kupp for, I'd say 20 plus yards, 30 plus yards. All right, and he passes the ball to OBJ for the catch for another first down. 14-yard catch. Now they're moving quicker. John, did you figure out the YouTube chat? Okay, it's 1st and 10. The first down is on the 1-yard line. So now they hand the ball off to Henderson, it looks like. Oh, it's Sony Michel, the former Patriot. He gets 1 yard. 2nd and 9 on the 10-yard line. This 49ers defense is playing incredible tonight. I mean, I like that defensive line they have. Does anybody know if Nick Bosa is still playing? Because I haven't seen him. I know he was out last year with the ACL tear, but I haven't seen him in this game so much. I haven't watched a lot of 49ers football this year. He loads up back of the end zone, and it went straight through the hands of the rookie wide receiver they have. So now it's 3rd and 9. Yeah, Fred Warner defended that pass, but he just kind of threw it a little bit too high. He jumped up and went straight through his hands. If he would have got his hands on that, he had plenty of room to get his feet down too. It was a great play by Fred Warner as well. All right, 3rd and 9. See what they do here. They can still get a first down here. He throws it to... They called it to Tyler Higbee, and they signaled it a touchdown. It looked really, really close on the line, so since it's a scoring play, they'll review it, but that's a 10-yard touchdown reception as it stands right now. It was a nice pass, too. His knee was... I think... Okay, it crossed the line from when it hit him in the chest, but when he fell to the ground, it was back. That's definitely going to be 6 points there. 75 yards in 2 minutes and 36 seconds in 7 plays. See, that's a great way to respond to everything that the 49ers have done this far. What's up, Maria? Matt Gay for the extra point, and it's 7-14. And back to commercial break we go. Well, for our Rams fans should probably be getting fired up right now because that was a good drive. You know, they didn't make any mistakes. He made one pass that could have been picked off to the guy, to that rookie that he overthrew in the end zone earlier on the drive. But other than that, they played really good ball. Cooper Kupp, Odell, Tyler Higbee all made some great catches. So I'll put 7-14. I can't type. 40 Niners. Put that up. There we go. These Rams are like every LA team stacking up free agents for the chip. Most of the time it doesn't work out. I mean, yeah, look at the Lakers right now. I know we're talking football, but they just went and got all these veterans, and I don't think that they're going to get a ring out of that, but you never know. But what's up, Gene? Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. I know all the videos for Monday Digs is about to start, so you guys are going to be busy soon. So I'm going to try to pull up your tabs up here on YouTube so I can at least say hi and smash that like for you, for everybody. I'm actually going to pull that up now since it's only a few minutes away. But yeah, I agree with you. Brandon Ayuk, yeah, I hope so too. I really like him, and I think he's done fairly well from what I can tell with the 49ers. Mondays are busy but good. Normally, I'm doing what I'm doing right now, just not live. And you know, I watch all your guys' videos. So it is a busy busy evening for all of us YouTubers. I try to keep up with all you guys' stuff. There's a lot going on. All right, we're back. It's like I said, 7-14, second quarter, 13-16 left in the second. And the Rams are kicking off right now. Nathan, that's okay. I understand. Your cat loves your phone. And he's bringing it out. He's in the 25, the 30, the 35 to about the 37. There's a flag just came in, though. It was holding by the receiving team. And then there's obviously the 10-yard penalty for the hold. So that puts him about the 27. Still a good return even after the penalty. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, you can see it. It's a pretty obvious call. Good call. Now let's see if they continue to pound the rock like they have. All right, 13-10 left. First play. Handoff to, I can't tell who that is. It was Elijah Mitchell for about 8. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 here. Yeah, the 49ers, man, they're just killing it right now. All right, and they go back to the run for the second play, but this time there's no gain. Potentially a loss. So it's going to be 3rd down now. Yeah, Monday digs for anybody that is not normally here. If you like any kind of treasure hunting, metal detecting, magnet fishing, all of that. So they all do a stream of different videos. They run the ball this time, but a flag came in, so it looks like it was the defense jumped. Offsides. So that's enough for a first down. Leonard Floyd was offsides. My cat can hear the talking and trying to find it. That's why he gets on my phone. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have an uncle who he actually sent me some pictures when we were streaming last night of his cat, but he's like an electronics magnet. It's not about the voice. He just likes screens. And so he's like in every phone he sees and TVs. All right, it's 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. They toss it to, it looks like Mitchell again. It is for about a yard. Von Miller with the stop there. Monday Diggs is where it's at. Yeah, I've got Dad's video pulled up right here. Gene. I will post all of the links that I can into the YouTube as they're live for people who come in here and watch it if they want to check it out at some point. So there's Dad's link right now. He threw it to George Kittle for the first down. 10 yards out of that play. Jimmy's playing fairly well. He's not trying to force anything. He's just taking what's right in front of him, and I think that's about all he needs to do right now, as well as they're running the ball. He's thrown it 6 times. He's 6 for 6, 48 yards and a touchdown. I mean, what more can you ask for when you're getting all these yards on the ground? Going back and forth. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate you. Geez, it looks like people think the Rams are going to win. I haven't checked at the poll in a minute. 17 votes, 65% Rams. Dang. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Going into this, I thought the Rams could win. Like, I easily think they could, and we talked about it. He said, I'm going to take the Rams by 10, but 49ers look like they can hold on. It's 2nd and 4, 9 minutes and 30 seconds left of the half. Looks like this is maybe a play action pass. Nope, he handed it off. That Jeff Wilson with a misdirection. He got about 2 yards there. Um, okay. Yeah, so dad's video just started it about a minute ago. So that link I posted, if anyone wants to check that out, it's right there. It's 3rd and 2 right now. The 49ers are 4 for 4 on 3rd down this game. Oh, somebody jumped. They stopped the play. I don't know which one it was. I couldn't tell. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. So that means it's going to be 3rd and 7 now. A lot less manageable than 3rd and 2. 3rd and long is not good for them because they're only 33% on 3rd down for the season. I mean, they're 100% today, but you know that stat still matters. Let's see. He drops back to pass. He got it to Deebo Samuel for like 20 yards. Yeah, pick up of 20. Deebo Samuel. I haven't seen Brandon Ayuk just yet in this game. I haven't even seen him on the field, but I've only seen passes to Deebo, Kittle, and Juszczyk so far. Now Jimmy's 7 for 7, 68 yards. And a handoff to Elijah Mitchell. He just busted up in the middle. Got about 14 yards. Their run game today is insane. Elijah Mitchell has rushed 10 for 31 yards. Yeah, but they've been spreading that ball around. Everybody's running it. All right, it's 1st and 10 on their 31-yard line. On the 31-yard line, not theirs. They run it again. Gain of 2. I don't know who ran the ball there. It looked like Elijah Mitchell again. All right. All right, 2nd and 8 now. They've rushed 20 times for over 80 yards. Oh, there's Brandon Ayuk. What a big catch. He's made it down into the 10-yard line for 21 yards. They're now 1st and goal. There you go, Obi win. That's a big catch. The yards after contact were insane there. He broke 2 different tackles. Wow. Yeah, that kid's awesome. See now they might start getting more involved with a play like that. There, yeah, woohoo! Maybe you'll see a target here in the end zone if they don't run it in. Deebo Samuel running it. That's a touchdown. Dang, they're putting it on him with this run game. It is 20-7 with the Deebo Samuel 8-yard run after the Brandon Ayuk 21-yard catch to set him up for 1st and goal. I hope everybody took the over in this game because the score is starting to light up. And Brandon Ayuk provided that block for him to get that open lane. He's doing it all now. Line up for the extra point. Kick is good. So now it is 21-7, 49ers. Dude, they're tearing it up. I'm impressed. I picked the 49ers to win, but they're still blowing me away of how they're playing. I don't understand the over/under thing. Okay. So like the over/under is what they predict the total number of points between both teams. So like if it's 45, the over/under is 45 and a half. If both teams combined score 46, it hits the over. If it scores less than, then it's the under. And they just do that for betting purposes. I don't know what the over/under for this game was because Dad told me earlier, but I don't remember. But right now they're at 28, and it's still the first half. So it's probably in the 40s. I wouldn't imagine that it's in the 50s just because the 49ers have not been very high-scoring teams. Ayuk has been in the Coach Shanahan's doghouse all season. Talented wide receiver. So glad he's getting looked now. Yeah, especially after he had that 21-yard play and then he made that block for Debo to get that run in. He looked really good 2 back-to-back plays. So hopefully they start getting him more involved this time around, or this next drive they have him on the field. I've always really liked him. I didn't know that he's been in the doghouse, but like I said, I don't see too much 49ers action. But I have been watching a little bit here and there. I watched the 49ers Bears game because I was just curious how it would go with Justin Fields, which they played really well that game. They both teams played really well that game, actually. So I know you said you're in Texas, Obi Win. So are the 49ers your team? Or I can't remember if you said yesterday. If you tell me now, I probably won't forget this time, but I wasn't sure who your team is, or if you had like an AFC and an NFC team. Our channel, we're definitely Cincinnati and Kansas City here. But if I had to pick an AFC, I don't even know. I like the Saints a lot. And I guess I can say Carolina because I got one on, but I just like Cam. All right, the 49ers are kicking off now. And there's going to be a return. He's at the 10, 15, 20, stopped at about the 21. All right, they're doing a 30-second T-Mobile advertisement real quick. All right, we're getting closer and closer to halftime, so now we're going to see if the Rams are going to try to run down and score quickly or if they're going to try to drag the clock out and then come up with 7 before the half. I would like to see the 49ers get the ball back because I would like to see in a kind of quick drive instead of being able to drag the time out. Last player for fantasy football this week is Ayuk. My opponent has the Rams defense. Well, right now you're doing all right. As long as he gets a couple more grabs. Darnell Henderson, they run it. He's got 3-4 yards. It's going to be second down. 5 minutes and over-under is 50 and a half. Okay. I could see this hitting the over at the way it's going unless when the 49ers come out in the second half, they receive the ball first. If they go down and take 11 minutes of the clock again, then it might stay with the under. Oh, he got only 3 yards on that run, so it's 2nd and 7. I'm rooting for you, my dude. I have my It's in the Blood league. I'm pretty locked up on this one. I don't have any guys playing, but I won by like 60 points. In my other league, I'm going against Shelby, and it's pretty close. I haven't checked it today, but I have Odell, which I had Odell before. Obviously, he went to in that league, it's a dynasty league, so I didn't want to get rid of him just in case. But I don't know where I stand on that one. But good luck to you, my dude. Next year, you're going to have to get into our league with us. There's only 8 of us that got in this time. What's the weather like? I will look it up because I'm not sure. It looked really foggy there at the beginning of the game. I don't see the fog quite as much. It's 1st and 10, 4 minutes, under 4 minutes. A play action pass. He loads up deep for Van Jefferson for pretty far down the field. All right. Weather in. It says 58 degrees in San Francisco right now. Matthew Stafford drops back, takes the short pass on the right. It's Cooper Kupp, who gets about 5 yards. Now it says 58 degrees. Not very much precipitation, but 88% humidity. Not a lot of wind. Good luck to you as well. I'm down to join another league next year. Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely put you in. And if you like any college ball for March Madness, you can do our March Madness brackets with us. Winner, we usually do a giveaway for whoever wins. 2nd and 5, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. They hand the ball off to Henderson. He gets a opening for about 15 yards. Or the snowmen keep their money in a snowbank. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, 2nd and 15. They don't have to snap the ball here. They can let it go down to the 2-minute warning. It's 1st and 10. Okay, Dad posted the link to the next video on Monday Digs. I have it pulled up in a tab already. Oh, Matt went to snap the ball, but he didn't see the 2-minute warning, so they were going to go ahead and run a play and didn't. I am in 2 leagues. One, I'm in the top 4 in both. I tried the other link. Yeah, John, if you want to join our fantasy football league next year, you can. And if you want to do our March Madness, you can do that as well. Hang on, John. I'll post another link for you. Copy. Nathan, don't say sorry, man. I like the jokes. Paste. All right. Try that link, John, and see if it'll let you. We're on commercial break right now for the 2-minute warning. Score still 21-7. Something weird just popped up on my screen, so all right. I'm trying to get John over here into the YouTube, but he's having some issues right now. I don't know if it's the link that I gave him or what, but hopefully he can come over here and join the conversation a little bit. But yeah, Nathan, don't apologize for telling jokes, man. I think they're funny. I like them. And when the 2 minutes left of the half run out, I'll pull up some stats and we can talk about talk about all of that. My dad might come back in here for the halftime. I don't know what exactly. I don't know how long he'll be able to hang out because the Monday Digs with his Ohio River History channel, they do every Monday. And normally I don't live stream this late, but like I said earlier, for everybody that was in our other live stream, we're experimenting with some new stuff to see See how it goes. See if we can make some new friends. All right, Matthew Stafford, they're on the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. It looks like 49ers line up in man-to-man right now, which means one-on-one with Cooper Kupp, but they hand it off to Henderson and get about 4 or 5 yards. We got about 45 minutes to go. Obi-Wan is a new friend. Also, Obi-Wan, just for the clarification about when I mentioned it's 2nd and 6, but they messed up the snap. But there's flags flying everywhere. I went to Twitter after the stream last night to try to figure out where I got confused. There's a Chiefs fan that I follow on Twitter, and his name is Obi-Wan Mahomey. And so his profile picture from like just the little circle looks very similar to yours, but since it's so small, I couldn't tell the difference. And so that's where I got the confusion. Because as soon as I got on Twitter, his account popped up, and I was like, that's exactly where I got confused. Yeah, they snapped the ball, and it like slipped out of slipped out of the center's hand. Here comes the ref for the flag. False start. All right, it's just a false start. I didn't know if something happened with the center touching the ball twice. I don't know. It looked really weird. So they have a 10-second runoff. So it's 2nd and 11 with 1:25. I mean, they're in the red zone. They still can run the clock down and take all their time to not give the 49ers any chance this half. Yeah, Obi-Wan. I just wanted to tell you that because I thought it was really funny at the moment of realization. When I pulled up Twitter last night, I was like, oh, yeah, that's who that is. So they tried to go for a screen pass. They lost 2 yards, so now it's 3rd and 13. The clock's running. It's at 50 seconds right now. I don't feel like the Rams can really settle for 3 right here, so they need to try to get that first down, and maybe call a timeout on this play, but we'll see what happens. Stafford has to be careful. Yeah, you're right. He can't throw a pick right here. That's going to be real terrible going into half with 3 picks already. He dumped it off to Henderson for a gain of only like 4. So now it's 4th down. They're probably going to kick the field goal. Timeout by the 49ers with 13 seconds left. My avatar was Alec Guinness, but I changed it to my puppy, Samantha. She lays on my phone like Nathan's cat. That's pretty cute. Yeah, that's true. You don't want to turn that over on downs right now. The 49ers called the timeout too. But yeah, speaking of your profile picture to your puppy, I typed in your name yesterday into YouTube, and when I saw your profile, and then I clicked on it, and then it switched to a dog, so that's why I didn't subscribe. Oh, they faked the kick, and he got stopped. So turnover on downs right here. But I clicked on it, and then it turned into a dog. And so I was like, I don't know if that's him or not. So now that you say that, because I just realized now that it is your dog. So now that I know that's you for sure. Dude, yeah, they faked the kick, and Johnny Hecker threw the ball, but they did not get nearly enough yards. It was not a very well designed fake or I guess, a really good defensive play to cover that special teams play. Hey, Dad, if you're in here, can you, yeah, you're right, Tim. That is a big mistake. If you're in here listening, can you post the link to the next video and I will pull it up? But I forgot to get it, and this chat is moving too fast over on Gene's thing for me to see it. Yeah, they messed up right there. They should have took the points. I just subscribed. Unstable one. Hey, thanks, Unstable one. This is only our second NFL play-by-play. My co-host is going to be doing Indiana college basketball play-by-plays as well. So thanks for stopping by. You're more than welcome to hang out and chat with us as much as you want, but I appreciate it. Thanks, Dad. I've got to this thing is catching up on the YouTube side, so I can get that link for myself. Also, Unstable One, Ohio River History is my co-host on here. That's my dad, but that's just his metal detecting account. I have to say this is my favorite channel. Tim, you are the MVP and our number one supporter, because I feel like no matter what time of day we're on here, you're always on here. So I really appreciate you and all the support that you give us. All right. See if this caught up yet so I can get also Unstable One. We do basically all sports, but every Monday and Thursday, which we already ran the Monday stream before this one. We usually do like recap of the weekend, the Sunday football games, and on Monday we do that's when we do the Sunday recap. And then all right, so it's halftime now. I'll post the score right there. And then on Thursdays, real late at 11 p.m., right around the end of the Thursday night games, we recap that and then do our preview picks and predictions for the next Sunday as well. All right, put that up there. It's halftime now. So now I can just focus on the chat and you guys and everything, so I don't have to watch this game. But I'm going to get the stats for this pulled up. Let me see. I'm going to move I'm streaming through my phone today. All right. Let's go to 49ers versus Rams. There we go. Yeah, the 49ers really set a tone with that first long 11-minute drive, which they've impressed me completely, how they're facing the Rams. I know that we've seen the Rams struggle in the recent weeks against, like Tennessee on prime time, but we've also seen them play really well like they did against the Buccaneers and Tom Brady. So this Rams team is very like back and forth, and so you really don't know what you're going to expect with them. So, that's why I was really unsure about them, but the 49ers have just come and impressed me this entire game. I like the format and your kindness. I really appreciate feeling welcomed right away. Absolutely. Like I said, normally it's me and my dad, except for when it's college basketball, it's mostly all him. This is the first play-by-play I've done by myself, and I don't do too many streams by myself, so I appreciate everybody that's in here showing up and chatting with it. Make me a little less nervous about just going solo. But we're trying to we're trying to create a small little sports community, or big, whichever. And I I like to show appreciation to every single person that's in here, even if it takes me a couple minutes to get through to everybody. But yeah, we really appreciate it, and we appreciate everybody that's in here. Miss Alex, you're gonna have to show my dummy brain how to follow. P.S. You're doing good on play-by-play. I don't know who Grossi Raid is, but hello, everybody. There's a lot of people that just showed up right here. All right, all of these Grossi Raid people. Okay, just so you know, this Rams jersey, or this Panthers jersey, was because I have a Panthers fan, and he hates Cam Newton, so I only wore that to what's up, all of Tom Grossi Nation? I don't know who Tom Grossi is. Well, I do. I've seen him streaming on YouTube before, but thanks everybody in here that's hanging out with us. We're at halftime right now. I see some Packers fans. Yeah, everybody go check out Tom Grossi. I don't know what's going on. There's so many people in here right now, but I appreciate the love. Well, this is wild. I don't even know what to say right now. Everybody in here, if you wouldn't mind just smashing that like button and subscribe button, that would help out a lot. And everybody that is from Tom Grossi, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Tom does a raid at halftime. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Yeah, I definitely send my love and appreciation to him right now. I see a KC fan in there, Mario. You're going to like this channel if you like KC. And here is my co-host. KC fan in there.
Wow, the raid just hit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Grossi raid. Hey, everybody.
Ian North said, what's your team? This channel, I know I have a Panthers jersey on right now. It's hard to tell, but we do Chiefs and Cincinnati, more so Cincinnati than anything. But I'm a Chiefs fan. He's a Bengals fan, but we live in the Cincinnati area, so we support the Bengals all the time.
Heck yeah. We're just now kind of starting out this play-by-play calling. Heck yeah. We just basically we broadcast what we love, and we talk about it, and we have a really family type of community here where we all hang out and dog each other out and have a really good time in here a couple nights a week.
Yeah, shout out to Tim, shout out to, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but Grossi. I'm a Bucks fan and I live in Tennessee. I actually went to Tennessee with all my Chiefs gear on, thinking I was gonna get yelled at last year, but I actually got a lot of love for that. Go Bengals, yes. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, Uzoma, that defense. I love every guy on that defense too.
Still a young team though, really
Matt
young.
S thought I got it right the first time.
Yeah, absolutely.
We appreciate each and every one of you guys that raided over here for halftime.
That's the power of
Grossi. Okay, I got it. Thanks, Jack. Uzoma. Go Pats. Yeah, the Pats are having a crazy season this year. Come back with Mac Jones. He goes meow equals Bengals. Okay, I can get behind that. Rams fan here. Jonathan, do you think the Rams are going to make a comeback in the second half?
Man, it's going to be tough.
Even though we faced off in the Super Bowl, I have respect for the Chiefs and their fans. Oh, man, I have a lot of respect for all of the fan bases here, except for I'm going to say every fan that I've met on YouTube, I've had a lot of respect for.
Yeah.
Today.
Sometimes in the Cincinnati area, it gets a little hard to get behind some Steeler fan base because when they come here, sometimes they're a little rough on us. But other than that, I can't really complain a whole lot about other cities and teams because we've been treated pretty well. For crying out loud, this summer, Alex got on the on the Buccaneer pirate ship in a Chiefs jersey and got away with it. So call that one what you want.
Yeah, they don't let people on the Bucks pirate ship during games or anything, but I've got pictures and videos of standing on the field and in the Bucks in the pirate ship and everything. It was awesome.
Yeah, you know what, Nathan?
I don't know that your season's done. I think you still got enough pieces. I think the Patriots just, I mean, not the Patriots, the Raiders just have,
they got some obstacles to overcome right now.
The Raiders have a lot of obstacles, and I respect the way that they've handled it so far. I mean, they've been playing well. And I think the Chiefs just had a little bit more motivation last night because I really thought the Raiders were going to win that game going into it, as much as I'm a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give the Raiders a little bit of credit and time because
I've got a lot of
respect
for them, man. Seriously, everything they've been through this year with Gruden and Ruggs and everything, and they're still playing pretty good football. I mean, they didn't have a good standing last night, but I think they're going to bounce back.
Yeah, I do too. I just think that it's going to take a little bit of time to get a new rhythm and get organization in there. But once they get squared away, they still got a chance to make a run at the playoffs.
I live in Mississippi, so I stand out like a sore thumb with my Rams gear. I think you'll stand out like a sore thumb anyway because their jerseys are bright, all of them. I love the Rams jerseys. I've been surprised by a ton of teams this season. Yeah, unstable. This has been the craziest NFL season I've seen in a long time. So it's crazy because like everybody still has a chance for the most part, other than maybe like 3 or 4 teams.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it, man. We've been talking about in our stream, we've been talking about parity in the NFL and how certain teams line up really well with others. And it's any given Sunday every week. We had 5 division leaders last weekend get beat handily, most of them. I mean, it's just you don't know what's going to happen week to week, and that's why we love the NFL.
Yeah, I've had so much fun this season with everything. Yeah, Pats fans are probably real fired up, especially after that monster win in Cleveland. Seriously, they just cleaned house, dude.
Yeah, we're not big Baker Mayfield fans here. We think he's got too much ego for what
that's why OBJ wanted out. There's only room for one ego on the team OBJ's on. I didn't expect the Bucks to lose to the football team. Oh, go KU1. We're actually going to be at that Chiefs Cincinnati game. It falls on his birthday, and so I am so stoked. It's going to be cold. It's on January 2nd. But unstable, I actually called I have it right here. We did preseason predictions, and we do have that video on our channel somewhere if you'd like to check it out. But we didn't go through each of them. But this is the Bucks. And for Washington, I had them losing before the season started. And so I was pretty fired up when it came to fruition.
Yeah, I got it.
The refs have been horrible, a lot of bad calls. Yeah, the officiating this season, I think, has probably been the worst part of the year.
Yeah, and what makes it even worse is that they've actually got a lifeline in their ear to New York, and I think that's just made it worse, honestly.
I do too.
They have the chance to get a lot of calls right, and they're not getting them.
I respect them coming down on the taunting, but some of the calls that have been called for taunting, I have not agreed with. Like the one with the Steelers and Bears game, that guy who got that sack, I don't think that was a taunting, and I thought it was ridiculous.
Yeah, and the ref went out of his way to bump him as he ran back across and then threw the flag. I thought that was really chintzy.
Gabe Stark said week 10 NFL equals no freaking logic. Dude, this week's been nuts.
That's exactly how we've been looking at it.
I think we're going to see a lot of no logic weeks coming up now that everybody's getting closer to even and there's less people pulling away.
Hey, like we said earlier, we really appreciate everybody that stopped in and has hung out for a little while tonight. Stop back in late on Thursdays or Mondays. It's about 6:30. because we're on here a lot and we have a lot of good conversation and we involve everybody in our audience that we get the opportunity to.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go over and check out Grassi's channel and send him some love and respect, because I appreciate seeing all of you guys. I know halftime's about over, so you're going to head back over there. But you made my week with this raid. So my appreciation definitely goes out to him tonight. Thank you so much, you guys. Yeah, right now the Packers and I think the Titans are the only team with like a game lead over everybody in the two conferences.
And talk about stable or unstable teams, really, because the Titans could go downhill at any second, even though they've showed great resilience, losing everybody. And Aaron Rodgers is just a basket case. Who knows what's going to happen there?
Yeah, I was going to say, Tim said interesting poll change. Yeah, it switched to the 49ers with all these extra votes.
That's
great meeting both of you. See you soon. Thank you so much, Santo. Jonathan, I'm going to sub to you guys. Much love. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, if you don't mind stopping back by tonight and leaving a comment, that way we don't miss any channels that are looking for love.
You need to check out the reaction videos he does. It's freaking hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to write his name down. I saw him on here live earlier, but I'm going to write it down so I don't forget to stop over there as soon as this game is over. Grossy. I'm going to head back to Tom, but you guys are great. Keep this up. You stream Chiefs games, not all Chiefs games, but we streamed last night's Chiefs game. I'm going to try, due to my work schedule. I usually work during the mornings, and so I wouldn't be able to stream most 1 o'clock games, but I'm going to try to do as many as I can. I'm going to head back to Tom, but you guys are great. Keep this up. Thank you so much, Curtis. Tom Grassi is awesome. Yeah, I wrote his name down so I can go check him out tonight. I've been in a large number of Grassi raids, but this is honestly the first time I've both liked it and subscribed to a channel because of a Grassi raid. Oh, thank you so much. Like, I truly appreciate it. Grassi for Prez. Well, right now, I feel the exact same way because he just made my entire week.
That was so cool. I was sitting there, I was trying to do my other video stuff, and I seen this, and I'm like, Alex is like, the chat's just going by 4 million miles an hour.
I couldn't read anything. It was going so fast.
Got to get in here and help calm it down a hair.
Elijah Mitchell just got a 17-yard run up the sideline to open up the half.
Yeah, he's going to be really good. All right, are you going to go back to the call? Because I can't watch it, so.
Yeah, that's fine. I went to his stream once he raided, and he was so happy seeing you happy. I'm going to have to send him a message or something and just show my appreciation to him. I was not expecting this. It went from like 15 people to 120, and 75. I was like, what's going on? I thought it was not real.
Yeah, I just kept pounding. Doom, 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 doom.
If this is what your channel is like, I cannot wait to see more of your channel. I just subscribed. Hey. KT Wildcard, thank you so much. This is pretty similar. We don't always do play-by-plays, but we do a lot of everything, really, with all sports. So, I definitely hope to see everybody again. It's 2nd and 6. Elijah Mitchell's had 54 yards with 13 rushes. He's had a pretty great game tonight.
Yeah, it's getting really good. Why don't you get back to your call so you don't miss out on it? I'm going to drop myself down, but I'll be really close.
Alrighty, Elijah Mitchell's running today again with the loss of 2 yards. Nate Brawl Stars just subscribed. Love the channel. Keep it up. Grassi Posse loves you. I appreciate you guys. I like the layout because most people have 500 different things on the stream, and it feels cramped. Yeah, last night when we did the Chiefs game, I had the game tracker up with us because he did it with me, but I didn't really like it, so today I decided to go without it, and so I wanted to keep it a little more simple. It's 3rd and 8 now. We got 13-11 in the half, or in the third quarter left. All right, and Garoppolo avoids the sack, the first sack, and gets hit in the second one, and a loss of 3 yards. First sack of the night, and it's 4th down. Rams can't afford to go down 3 scores and become one-dimensional. Yeah, I agree. Mr. Awesome, hi. How's it going, Mr. Awesome? Is that a sloth in your profile picture? Because I love it. So this is the first punt for the 49ers today. That was the whole first punt of the whole game, actually. And that's about at the 18, 19-yard line, fair catch. Subscribe. See you at your next Chiefs team. How about them Chiefs? Yes, absolutely. Just went on Tom Grossi and thanked him for the raid. He acknowledged my comment, so that was cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go over there and say something to him tonight when I get off of here. Will you stop clicking on messages, Dad? He's down under the stream, but he keeps clicking on things, so my attention span is not that big, and so he's distracting me. I just subbed and liked. I'm looking forward to see more content. Love to see smaller channels grow. I know how it feels because I'm in the same boat with my other channel. What kind of content do you do? Shinks87. Couldn't tell if it was a 5 or an S at first. We're on commercial right now. What the heck? Sorry, my chat, I can't see it right at the minute because something just popped up and was blocking it. All right. Zombie podcast stuff. Stop highlighting comments. Because then I lose track of what I'm doing. I need to put you up here. If you're gonna highlight comments, you're gonna stay up here.
I know. I was just trying to help.
I can't believe the Panthers got the Cardinals 31-10. I'm a Panthers fan. Yeah, before the game, I was like, Kyler's out, DeAndre Hopkins out, Cam's back, and I kind of like PJ Walker. I was like, this is gonna be a close game, and they kept pounding and pounding and pounding, and I was like, in disbelief. When it was like 17-0, I couldn't believe it. Like, I thought it was gonna be a close game with the Panthers upset, but I didn't think it was gonna be a Panthers blowout. It was a great win for them, too. They got them right back on track. Yeah, Shinks87, I don't know too much about – well, not that I don't know too much. I've never watched too much about zombies, but I will go over there and check some of it out tonight. I'll write down your channel name. Shinks87. All right, I got you on here, so I'll check you out after the game tonight. All right, 1st and 10. He throws it to Henderson for maybe a gain of a half a yard. Didn't look like much. They gave him 1 yard. All right, let's see what the Rams do here. They need 7 to get back in this game. I mean, they're not out of the game yet, but 7 points could really make this a lot better especially if the 49ers continue to run the ball like they have the first half. Hand off to Henderson. He's got about 3. So it's going to be about 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 6 now. Who do you think is going to make it to the Super Bowl? Well, I'm biased, so I'm always going to say the Chiefs, but I don't know that the Chiefs will make it this time. If Tennessee can maintain what they're doing with or without Henry, I think they've got a fair shot. But, man, I don't really know. I can tell you that I do not think the Bucs will repeat to the Super Bowl. It could be anyone in their division, anybody in the West. I don't think it'll be Green Bay. Green Bay's signature move is choking in the NFC Championship. But they're on a mission with Rodgers, so I don't know. At the beginning of the year, I was pretty confident. I thought it was going to be Arizona or the Rams or this with the Saints as a sleeper. And then I had picked the Chiefs or the Bills for the AFC. Henry could be back for the playoffs, and I think that might make a difference. I think right now Tennessee is looking like the best team because they've knocked off a lot of the best teams already with and without Henry. So I think they're a good AFC favorite. If you asked me like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I would have a really confident answer in who I thought might be in the Super Bowl. But this time, right now, I'm not so sure because I was pretty confident in the Rams. But the last couple weeks, they've given me reason to question them as much as I like them. If Green Bay doesn't forget they have running backs, they could get there. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Aaron Jones is hurt. I didn't see the severity of that injury, but A.J. Dillon is really good as well. Being a Broncos fan is hard. How do we beat the Cowboys but lose to the Eagles? That I was really shocked on the Eagles winning that game. I thought if it being in Denver, Denver would have that game, but it was a great game against the Cowboys. I don't really know. I know being a Broncos fan, especially the last couple of years, has been a little rough. But I think that they're doing better than everyone anticipated. Arizona and Buffalo seems likely. I feel like that would be an interesting Super Bowl. I was kind of hoping for an Arizona Cincinnati Super Bowl, AJ versus the Bengals. Nice, 191 likes. Wow, that's incredible. I thank you guys all so much, and Tom Grassi, thank you so much. Not a bad injury, about 2 weeks. Okay, that's not so bad. So he'll be back relatively soon, and so yeah, if they can keep with that 1-2 punch with Dillon and Jones and their receivers stay healthy, yeah, right after their bye, they should be feeling pretty good as long as they can win at least 1 or 2 of their next games going into the bye. I think Green Bay is going to be okay. Maybe this is the year that I still think that it was a really controversial call in the NFC Championship last year, kicking that field goal when they needed 7 anyway. So, I don't know. I think they should have been in the Super Bowl last year. So, Chacha Liberato, Shella Kaana, our friend from the Philippines. Much love. I think the Packers are still heavy favorites. At the beginning of the season, I picked like the Rams or the Cardinals. The Cardinals are kind of on a downtick right now. I think they'll bounce back, especially with their quarterback and star wide receiver back. But they're kind of doing what they did last year, and Murray was banged up last year as well, so they need to make the playoffs for their or they might end up losing their coach. 49ers. You think the 49ers are going to the Super Bowl? Because, I mean, they could have repeated last year, but they got hit with like 20 injuries in the first 2 weeks. Panthers weren't too good with Sam Darnold. They were good the first 3 weeks, but that's because Christian McCaffrey was 75% of their offense. But now that he's back and healthy, and I think I like PJ Walker more than McCaffrey, and of course the addition of Newton, I think they're probably going to win most of their next few weeks while Darnold is on the IR, and he might be getting cut if that happens. They said Cam was only temporary, but like if he can come out and do what he did yesterday with them every week, I don't think they're going to get rid of him. But I said that at the beginning of the season in the NFC, my 2 sleeper teams were the Saints and the Panthers, and so this turnaround from beating the Cardinals, I think they can make a run, and they still have a lot of divisional games left as well that are winnable. I forgot to mention, off topic from football, your hairstyle is cool. Yo, Unstable, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm a very short human being, so when I have long hair, it makes me look even shorter. So I chose to rock the shorter hairstyle because it doesn't make me look quite as short as I am. Sam Darnold seeing ghosts again. You got that right. Yeah, I did see that they already named Cam the starter this week. Who do the Panthers have this week? Oh, I forgot the game is on. I got so tied up talking with you guys. Sorry. So it's 3rd and 6. The 49ers have the ball. It's still 21-7, 9:40 left in the third quarter. Jimmy Garoppolo looks like he's going to drop back. He's got Deebo Samuel for the catch. That was a great catch. He was double covered, and then he managed to get 19 yards out of that play. He said, "Get out of here, little man." What a catch, man. Deebo's having a great game. All right, it's first and 10, and the 49ers are moving. The Panthers play Washington. I did know that because Cam's going to be going against his former coach, Ron Rivera. Wilson carries for about 3 or 4. They might give him 4. Yeah, that should be a good game, especially with Washington coming off a big win. Deebo Samuel passed Jerry Rice for the most catches through 8 games, or most yards through 8 games. Did you see Cam's first touchdown? He took off his helmet screaming, "I'm back." Yeah, that was awesome. It was real wholesome. I was excited for him. Like I said, I'm not a Panthers fan, but I do appreciate Cam Newton and what he has done for the Panthers in the past, but I was all fired up for him. All right, 2nd and 6. They hand the ball off to Mitchell? It might have been Wilson. Yeah, that was Wilson, Jeff Wilson Jr. It's going to be 3rd down here. 3rd and 2. All right, 3rd and 2. They got someone in the backfield. They hand it off to Wilson again, and he gets the 1st down this time with another yard or 2 behind him. That was a great run. I kind of expected a pass right there, but I don't blame them for running to stay true to what they've done this successfully this whole game. That's funny about Deebo's name. I didn't know that. Deebo's. I like Deebo a lot. It is a toss to Mitchell. No, what? I already forgot his name. I just had it. I just said it like 10 times, but it was about a loss of 5 yards or so, 6 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and long now. 2nd and 16, so a loss of 6. Yeah, they snapped the ball, and none of the other offensive linemen moved, and so he just handed it off. Like, that was a really uncomfortable-looking play. And they're scared to get false starts, so they don't move. Pass to the running back, Jeff Wilson, but there's a flag on the play. I don't know. That play looked just as weird as the last one. I don't know what's going on with them right now, but I feel like there's some poor communication because nobody's moving when they're supposed to be moving. I'm back, was checking out some of the other live streams. Were you checking out the metal detecting guys? Because I lost track of who's live. I clicked on B. Higgles, but I'm going to pull up Blackbeard J. So there was an illegal shift on the 49ers. They're going to replay second down. I don't know which link, How do you stream on YouTube? My channel has 314 subs. You can use StreamYard, which is what we use, and there is a free version that you can set up, and then you just connect your YouTube channel to it, and then you can set up all your streams through there. But there is an Jimmy G threw it to George Kittle for about 5 or 6 yards for his 5th catch. But I think you can just, where you go to upload a video, there's an option to just go live that way as well. I prefer StreamYard because you can edit everything. You can see everything right here. I have a problem, I do that with my feet. It's just nerves, I guess. I don't know. So I apologize for that. But yeah, if you want to just go to StreamYard.com and make an account, you should be able to set that up for free, and it'll be pretty easy. You just sign into your Google account that's connected with your YouTube, and then you can set up any stream you want through there. It's 4th down and 14, so looks like the field goal try here. Washington Dolphins by Falcons, Buffalo, Tampa, Saints, then Tampa again. I think they'll take at least one of those games from Tampa, especially if they stay consistent as they are now. The Saints game is roll up in the air. The field goal kick, the 50-yard field goal kick is good. So it is. You just have me bouncing too empathetically. Do you post your videos through your phone? King Pookie Nation. Who's your favorite player in the NFL currently? Bro, we just got Cam back. Yeah, I'm not a Panthers fan, but I'm rocking the Cam jersey today. My favorite NFL player currently. I don't know. I have to say Jamar Chase because of his rookie campaign has been insane. I mean, I'm a Chiefs fan by heart, and I think I'm gonna have to go with Tyrann Mathieu on the Chiefs defense. I know that he said some stuff about the fan base being toxic, but I love him so much. He's quick time. Dad, will you get in here and help King Pookie Nation? Because I'm trying to help him set up his.
Is he on a phone?
Live stream.
Is he on a phone?
Are you on a phone, or because he said he doesn't use computers? Yeah, I would say Yoni Terrigan. Yeah, I like Tyrann Mathieu a lot, and for the Bengals, I'm gonna go with Chase just because he's having an amazing rookie campaign. Chase is a beast. Gene, I love him. 3-score game, not looking good for the Rams. You right, Tim. All right, I'm going to check out Blackbeard Jays.
I got him. I got the video. Do you want it?
Got what video?
Blackbeard Jays. I got it copied.
No, I'm already here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just dropped my comment. I'm going to let it run in the background. I'm not commenting during the videos as much because I'm trying to do this and that. So
we're on commercial break right now.
Use the laptop. Are you on Apple? King Pookie? God dang it.
Pookie.
I almost just call him Alvarez. And is it Apple? That's all. I'm just curious. Yeah. So I'm not that familiar with Apple, but I'm sure if you go into your StreamYard works best off a Chrome browser. So if you use Google, or if I know it works,
you can
best
use it on Safari. Because I use StreamYard on my phone through Safari.
Yeah, so just go to the StreamYard, fill it out. There's going to be some information that it asks for. You'll have to link your Google account to it so that you can tie in. And then you can link your Facebook, your Twitter, any place that you want to stream to. You can link straight into your StreamYard, and then with the paid version, you can broadcast over like 6 different channels. We go over 2 channels here on Facebook and YouTube, plus a Twitch and a Twitter So there's quite a bit that we can do with the StreamYard account. So it's really cool, and it's super easy to set up. It doesn't take any time at all. If you want to learn how to do it, come in here on a really slow day, like a Monday or a Thursday, and we'll bring you up and we'll help you get in here and get set up, and I'll help you get going.
All right, the Rams kicked off, and it was a touchback, and first play on the 25-yard line was an incomplete pass that was almost another interception for Matt Stafford. Yeah, King Pookie, if you want to come in anytime and we can pull you up on our stream with us or something like that and help you figure it out.
Yeah, gladly. I mean, we're here to entertain, but we want to help people as much.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to support everybody that supports us as much as I can. All right, they handed it off to Henderson, who just got a pretty good run for about 8 yards.
Yeah, I really like the fact that they haven't totally abandoned the run.
Yeah, stay true to who they are. San Fran all day. Yeah, it looks like San Fran might, we still got a quarter and 4 minutes of the third quarter left, so anything can happen. But San Francisco's been playing really, really well today. The Rams were ready for this game. It's 3rd and 4.
Yeah, when you turn the ball over twice in the first 2 possessions, this is what happens.
Yeah, he about turned it over again at the beginning of this one. He got a dropped pass by Cooper Kupp, and now it's 4th and 4. Dude, the Rams are all mixed up right now. They're not having a good day.
No, I mean, just take a look at it. A couple of mistakes and you get behind the 8 ball, and then you put pressure on yourself. And when you're not playing pressure free, this is what happens. I mean, so what's up, Manny? Watching the Rams take a whipping today.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of F's there, bro.
Hang on a second. I will fix that. All right, it's going to win a commercial break. 49ers ball. When we get back, it's still 24-7. 3:42 left in the third quarter. All right. Why did you post so many F's, Manny?
That's what I said. A lot of F's, bro.
Marquez, yeah, the 49ers were very, very ready today. You ever heard of the Sport Fury? Is that the YouTuber? Or is that – because I don't think I have.
Wait, what is that?
That's spam, it looks like. What y'all up to? Just doing a little bit of play-by-play for this 49ers Rams game at the moment. I went to the Bears versus 49ers. I have not, but I will write the Sport Fury down and check them out. With these. They know Tom. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check them out because I'm going to check out Tom tonight. And I'm going to send him some love and support for everything. And check out some of his reaction videos.
Sorry, I dropped your thing on there, but I want you to get to see that.
I mean, I can see it. But
Bengals and Chiefs.
Bengals and Chiefs. I'm wearing a Panthers jersey for a friend. And I'm just a jersey collector. 140K subs? That's incredible.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be super, super awesome. But I wrote him down, so I'm going to check out the zombie podcast guys.
Oh, yeah, Nathan, we're into we do some baseball in the summer, a lot of shorts and stuff like that. I'm a big college basketball fanatic.
Yeah, on Wednesday, if you watch college basketball, he's going to be doing the Indiana University live play-by-play. And so he's going to cover a lot of it during March Madness. We will cover that entire tournament. We watch the Cincinnati Reds, so we cover all of that. We touch here and there on the NBA. I like the Mavs, but we're not super huge NBA people. But we'll talk here and there about that, especially during the playoffs.
So are you, Manny, were you calling for Roethlisberger to be gone this year, or did you want to keep him?
Will the Lions win a game this year? Well, they got a tie. That's a half win. I think the Lions will win a game, at least one. They stream football and basketball. Eating more BK chicken fries from BK. I love it.
Heck yeah, Tim. It was really cool getting rated tonight. It was awesome. We got some love to share after the stream for sure.
Jeff Wilson run the ball in the first play for 3 yards. It's 2nd and 7. The clock's running. It'll go under 3 minutes by the time this snapped. They'll win just enough to screw up their draft. Probably. I mean, right now they're in a good spot. Every team has at least 2 wins, right? Except for them.
Hey, no, that's Zompocalypse. That's Shinx's podcast.
Oh, okay. Let me write your name down next to that. Zompocalypse. All right. I wrote your other channel this channel name down next to your other one so I know who it is. Tom looks like Jim Carrey. Like Tom Grassi Tom or the YouTuber. There's a flag down. There's a foul by each team. Holding on the offense and face mask by the defense, and they're going to be offset, so they're going to replay 2nd down. Rodgers going to Pitt after the year's done. Pittsburgh or Denver? I still could see him ended up in Denver.
I feel like he's going to Pittsburgh. I really do.
Yeah, you've been thinking Pittsburgh. I've been thinking Denver. The Lions won like 6. But Zompocalypse /Shinx87. I wrote your channels down, so I will check you out later on tonight. 2nd down and 7. Jimmy's going to throw it to – oh, it's dropped. Well defended by Jalen Ramsey. Now I'm thinking 49ers hometown. Well, they went all in on Trey Lance. So I don't know if Rodgers will still end up there. If they hadn't gave up all those draft picks for Lance, then I would say Rodgers is going to San Francisco. But I'm not sure now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow too much zombie stuff, but I'll definitely go over and show you some love.
Is that Zompocalypse? Is that YouTube?
Yeah, he said YouTube. He's right there.
I know. I just
got a 1st down, throwing it to Debo. It was a good catch. Debo's having a great game. If there's a team I want to win, I will root for the other team. Every team I root for loses. He said yes, but
I'm trying to get it to.
I was going to say, I got it all wrote down, so afterwards I can check everybody out.
The Zompocalypse is kind of hard to find because there's a bunch of them with that name.
On Instagram also, so if you check him out on Instagram, you probably can find his YouTube better.
That's probably easier.
It's 1st and 10. Jimmy's rolling out right in. Oh, man. Well defended by Jalen Ramsey. That would have been a great. He said he's going to shoot us an email. San Fran is doing great with clock management. Yeah, I mean, they've been doing great with clock management since the 1st quarter. That 11-minute drive really changed everything in this game.
Are you Zompocalypse 1 on Instagram?
The only reason he will consider Denver or Raiders is because of State Farm. I think he'd consider the Raiders just because it's in Vegas, and I think he'd consider Denver because of John Elway.
I found you, dude. Got it.
I don't know what's happened to my NFL picks.
Dude, Alex, he's playing Phasmophobia on here, so I'm definitely down.
Oh, yeah. I'll definitely check that out.
Got you, brother.
All right, it's 2nd and 10 with a minute 19. I missed it. A minute and 19 left of the 3rd quarter. Still 24-7. This has been a really good game for the 49ers. This is a game that could possibly set them back on track.
You know, they came out there and they kicked him in the teeth with a nice long drive after a turnover. They took the momentum, didn't give him a chance.
I'm going to go ahead and end this poll now. It's well past halftime.
What the hell is going on?
We got rated at halftime, so
I know that was nuts. What's with everybody talking about food again today? Amethyst is going to go eat some double stuffed Oreos. Man, Nathan's still eating Burger King leftovers. I'm starving to death. I ate broccoli and potatoes tonight.
I was going to eat between streams and then I didn't, so I just got these Townhouse Dippers crackers and I was just eating them because I ran out of time because I got just chatting with other people again, and so got distracted.
I mean, it's a lot of fun when we do our regular stream, but when new people come in, we just gravitate to the new people so that
There's somebody new on the Facebook side. Patty says, "Love the Niners."
Patty Zacharias.
What's up, Patty? Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna drop the link to the YouTube side in case you want to watch over here. There's not usually a lot of chatters on the Facebook side, so
yeah, if you come over here,
we're trying to transition to all YouTube, so
we would appreciate a like and a subscription. That would be really nice.
Or just a watch.
Take that too. But we're trying to make new friends.
Absolutely. At my work, I saw Fudge-Ritz. What is Fudge-Ritz? Fudge-Ritz. Okay. I overthought that completely.
Dude, I've never seen Ritz crackers with fudge on them.
I'd like some peanut butter ones. Peanut butter Ritz. Or some just like Reese Ritz, like both.
Yeah, see, I like to put peanut butter on a Ritz cracker.
Oh, I eat a lot of peanut butter.
Yeah, me too.
Subbed and liked. Thanks so much, Nathan. I can see in your profile picture, it looks like a Cardinals baseball picture. So if you like baseball, come springtime, we do baseball every week. Oh. Shelby said she has, and they're fantastic. Elijah Mitchell just ran the ball up the middle for about 4 yards, and it's 3rd down now. Clock's rolling.
Are we in the 4th quarter yet?
Nope. 1:25 and counting left of the 3rd. This game's been, as much as they've run the ball, it's gone by pretty slow.
Yeah, what did you think about them firing Schilt? I thought that was kind of a bum deal.
You live in KC? No, I live in Indiana, and he lives in Kentucky. Here in a couple months, I will live in Kentucky as well.
We're right on the Ohio River.
Got hit with the pressure. It's 4th and 6 with 59 seconds left but he got hit hard. He hasn't been touched very much this game, which is crazy because the Rams front line. But yeah, he got pushed down when he threw it, so incomplete pass, and they're going to be punting. That punt looked like it almost got blocked. And he called for a fair catch on a 10-yard line. All right, 15-second advertisement break. Oh, yeah, I forgot that the Cardinals did that.
I know. I asked him. I don't know if he heard me or not. That's why I typed it in. Chicago suburbs. I have a sister-in-law that lives in Chicago suburbs.
I have some family that lives in Illinois, but I think it's like Danville, maybe.
Exactly. Hey, that's pretty good. You got that right. I'm surprised.
I'm like an elephant, man. If you tell it to me one time, I usually remember it. All right, the Rams got the ball on their own 9-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He threw the ball to the middle. It looked like to Cup. Now they're about on the 15. Gain of 6 yards. 43 seconds left in the quarter. The clock's rolling right now.
Yeah, they need to go. I mean, they need to score like immediately.
2nd and 4. And Matthew Stafford almost sacked He just flicked it to his side, and he got it to Henderson. It was still a loss, but it could have been a much bigger loss. Nick Bosa, there he was. I haven't really seen him much this game. Zompocalypse, you're suing the NFL?
Gruden is. He's asking what do you think about Gruden.
Oh, I missed your Gruden comment. Sorry.
I think that's just.
I haven't got the chance to. Oh, he threw it to Tyler Higbee and he dropped it, but that was a first down if he caught that. I don't know too much about the situation, so I can't speak too much on it, but he might have looked into it. Weren't you asking about Bosa earlier, Alex? Yeah, I was, because I felt like I hadn't seen him much in this game, but he just came up and made that play. So I guess he is well in on the field.
Yeah, I really feel like Gruden got hosed out of that, because the reason why is because they didn't release all the information about Washington, but yet they powdered his, it was almost like he was the scapegoat for all the negativity that was going to come out in that investigation, and then they kind of buried the rest of it. So I don't like that pick and choose aspect, but Roger Goodell he's a shyster anyway of sorts.
So the Rams punted it, and Brandon Ayuk called for a fair catch on their own 44-yard line. Excellent field position. If they can put up 7 more here, I say the game is about over.
Yeah, one more, any score here, and it's done.
I mean, they're just going to pound the ball this drive. So if they can get a big 3 and out right here, the Rams might still have a chance. New team name is the Washington Unreleased Emails.
Come on, Nathan. So, I mean, you really think that it was really coming because of the run that they made? I mean, I don't know. I just feel like he's a really good coach, and for not having that many years as a skipper, I felt like he did a really good job in a short period of time building a team up, and I was really excited to see how well they play next year. But I would rather them had another new coach and change the system so that it gives us another year to try to figure him out.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you.
I like to know about all of this stuff going on, like, John Gruden suing, but I don't really like to get involved, like, to get my opinions put into it too much, because I feel like everything can get, when you throw your opinion out there, it gets can get misunderstood or misinterpreted. So I try to stay out of it. I just want to know about it so I can keep up with what's going on. Some things I'll talk about, but I like to stay out of it, and I like just to hear everybody else's opinion, really.
At the end of the day, this winter, especially in February, is going to be, after the Super Bowl's over, all we're going to probably talk about for the next month will be Deshaun Watson, because after
because they put him on hold. So our channel started right before all of the allegations with Deshaun Watson came out, like probably less than a month. Like as soon as the Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff trade came out, that was when our channel started. Our very first video was just us talking about that. If you go back and watch that video, it looks a lot better now than it did then. Our channel does, because it was kind of rough. But Deshaun Watson, that was like the first big thing we ever dove into. And it's going to be full circle right into the off season. That'll be the first thing we start talking about, I'm sure.
Yeah, that whole day, and I'm still feeling that he's going to come out of that pretty good because of not settling. I really feel that the criminal stuff might get dropped the way that it looks, because there's a guy that comes on one of the NFL Network Sirius channels, and he's a guy down there in Houston, and he's on the beat all the time, and every bit of information that he gets is really solid. And the vibe down there is that he's going to get out of it probably without settling, or because they say he's willing to go to court. So I just feel like if a man's willing to wait and lose money and go to court over it because he wants his name to be clear,
is he really losing any money though?
No, I mean, he's not.
Okay, for a first play of the fourth quarter, Elijah Mitchell ran up the middle for 8 yards. It's 2nd and 2. They're still pounding it. They're pounding the clock, man.
Heck yeah. I mean, that's the way to win games. You know what? If Shanahan takes this team back to this style of play, with their defense being what it is, they can win a lot of games like this. You know, we still had the West. You know, the NFC West is probably the possibility of all 4 teams making the playoffs because we felt they were all 4 that good at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I mean, most of the NFC South, Gene, I agree. You know, the fact that they ran the ball twice, got the first down again, the clock's still running. I mean, unless there's a fumble or something, there's not much the Rams are going to be able to do because they haven't clicked that well on offense. But yeah, right now it looks like all of the NFC South could any 4 of them can make the playoffs. At least 2 of the NFC West teams can make the playoffs, if not all 4. Green Bay is still. Minnesota might make a push. Chicago's not completely out yet, but they possibly could. They on first down they just ran the ball again. The AFC West is looking a lot tougher now that the Chiefs are getting better. The Raiders are still hanging in there. The Broncos are still somehow winning games. I know they lost to the Eagles, but they still have a chance if they can win some more games. And the Chargers are definitely not out of it just yet. The AFC North is really the most interesting AFC division right now, in my opinion, other than the West. The East is definitely Pats and Bills. I don't see much left out of the Dolphins or the Jets. There's a flag on false start on the running back, so they're going to go back 5 yards. Still second down. Who's left? The South. Yeah, the Colts and Tennessee are going to duke it out probably for the number 1 spot of that division. Do I think both teams could make the playoffs? Potentially, depending on what happens across the rest of the AFC. All right, it's 2nd and 13, 12:47 left. Jimmy drops back to pass. He passes it to Deebo Samuel for a small gain. If Deshaun Watson is cleared, I want him to come play in Denver. I could still see that happening. Did you mute me?
Accident.
Oh, well, I could see Deshaun Watson playing there. Right now, as of right now, I think he's probably going to end up in Miami. But by the offseason, I think a lot of things could change. Denver is still not out for me. But I think Aaron Rodgers is still a possibility for Denver. 3rd and 6, 12:07 and counting. Let's see if the Rams get a stop here. They ran the ball and to Jeff Wilson. Got 1 yard. They're probably going to punt here. Unless they're in field goal range. I don't think they are. It's 4th and 5. He said accident. Yeah, I didn't even notice until I looked up and it says the host has unmuted your mic. I'm like, first of all, I'm the host. And I haven't touched the computer. 4th and 5. Let's see what happens here. Are they gonna go for it, or are they just gonna let the clock run out? Yeah, they're gonna call a timeout. So it looks like they're gonna punt. San Francisco only has 1 timeout left. I don't really think they need it, but that should be a good game on Saturday. Ohio State and Michigan State. Football for any college football fans. I'm not a huge college football fan, but I enjoy watching it every once in a while. Oh, are they still going to stay on the field for this 4th down conversion? I think they make this 4th down conversion. The Rams might not get the ball back unless there's like 3 minutes left at the way they're pounding it.
Hey, I just went over to the Tom Grossi thing just to see his stream. It's pretty cool.
I come from the future, and the 49ers choke harder than my Falcons did. Wow, money plays. That would be crazy. But he just threw – oh, they just scored a touchdown on 4th down. Debo. The Bulls and the Lakers. I do like the Chicago Bulls this year. They made a lot of offseason movement. They got one of the balls, and I think Lonzo from New Orleans. They got a couple other guys. I mean, they're not looking too bad this season. Yeah, it was like a 40-yard pass, or pass and run. On 4th and 5 for the touchdown. This was like that Washington 4th down call on Tampa Bay. I mean, this is different. So now it is, after the kick is up and good, 31-7. This game is over, man. 11:07 left in the game. 31-7. 49ers. Good night, everyone. Hit the lights on your way out, Shane. Hey, Gene, thanks for stopping and hanging. I promise I was in your video the whole time. I'm sorry I didn't watch it, but I made sure to stay in there and smash the like and everything.
Yeah, Gene, we're really building it up. We had seven videos tonight total. Is that right?
I was there for B. Higgles, you, Gene, and Blackbeard. I couldn't get the link for Gary's.
We had 8. We had, after that, and then we had Digging with Squeak, Indiana Tones, and Blackbeard J after the first 5.
I really do have to head out. It's 11:30 here, and I'm old. Have a great night. Awesome live, Alex. Thanks so much, Gene. I'm going to go back and rewatch your video just because I feel bad that I didn't watch it, but I was there the whole time. And I'll see you guys probably on Thursday on Dad's live stream. And there's your dagger. You got that right, Zompocalypse. That was right in the throat, man. I couldn't believe they went in for a touchdown. I'm more of a gamer, so if y'all want to collab during the off season or whenever, hit me up. I'd be down. Don't have the best stuff, but up to y'all. What kind of games do you game? I play games. I'm not very good at them, but I play them.
Yeah,
don't feel bad. It's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna write it down just so I remember to go back to your We Dig It and Gary, because I usually watch Gary's, but I forgot. Thursday. What's up, JP? No one in here except for Gene and JP know, and Nathan and Tim know what Thirsty Thursday is, other than just
It's all good.
I signed up for StreamYard. Yeah, so with that free version of StreamYard, you can stream just about anything.
Yeah, if you have any questions,
if anyone watched my videos that's here. So are you saying I should go check out your videos? Unstable one? New Metroid game on the Switch was pretty fun. I haven't played too many games on the Switch. I have Diablo, the newest Diablo, or Diablo 3, and then I have Pokemon Snap and Animal Crossing, and a couple Mario games. Madden, NASCAR, baseball, others coming soon. Is that on your YouTube channel that you're commenting from? Or what? I'm down to play Madden with you. I used to play NASCAR when I was like on NASCAR 05, 06. I still have those games, actually. I loved them. But I don't have any NASCAR current games. Baseball, I am really, really bad. I thought I was bad at Madden, but I'm worse at baseball. But I'm down to play it. But when I move in a couple months, I'll have better internet than I do now. Stafford just completed a pass to Higbee. They get him a first down. But when I move in a couple months back to Kentucky, I will have significantly better internet, and I will stream on Twitch or wherever you want to stream, Nathan. I'll collab with you all day, every day that I can. Matthew Stafford just threw it into the ground, almost intercepted. Madden and GTA. We have GTA. Shelby plays it more than I do. You can tell I'm from Tennessee in my videos because I sound like the definition of Southern. I love that. Unstable.
Hey, Alex, I got one more for tonight that just came up.
One more what?
one more video from another creator.
Okay, you can post it in the chat or in the private chat. If you post it in the private chat, I can click on it from here.
Well,
King Pookie, do you like Call of Duty? I actually love Call of Duty. I'm not like a pro or anything, but I do play it fairly frequently. I haven't played the new one. I'm still playing Black Ops 2. Nathan, I'm gonna write your name down on here. Nathan with an O. Richardson with Cardinals profile pic. But yeah, when we move in a few months, I'll definitely be down to collab with you. Will you post that also in a private chat so I can click on it?
Yes, ma'am.
49ers just got a pass interference call, which saved the Rams. There's 10:31 left in the game. Thank you.
Yeah, and you know what?
Oh, it looked like Van Jefferson incomplete pass, but that if you would have hit him right in the face, like right in the hands, that would have been a long run. All right, I got that video pulled up. Your channel name, what does it mean? So we started this obviously as a sports channel, but this is my dad if you haven't like picked that up. And so we like share our love for sports together. So and with it being family connection, the whole it's in the blood, it kind of just ties together. And the shark is the logo just because I don't know, sharks like blood and we like sharks. So I don't know, it doesn't really correlate that much, the shark, but it's in the blood just means like in the blood like family, and you know we love the same things and we're sharing what we love together. He took a deep shot that was almost picked off. If it was caught, that was a touchdown, but it was more close to being picked off than being caught by the Cooper Kupp. I also like Uncharted. So I used to play Uncharted when, you know, the PS3 was the big thing to play. And I played a lot of Uncharted, but I haven't played it in a couple years now. What are your two favorite sharks? I like the hammerhead shark because one, it looks kind of goofy, but I just feel like he's super awesome. It's 2nd and 10 now on the the 49ers 45. Short pass to Cooper Kupp. He gained of 5 or 6. And I think this my second favorite shark is probably the whale shark, just because it's so freaking big. We actually have a metal detector magnet fisher YouTuber friend. Her name is Scuba Sonia, and she's got a video. She does a lot of diving, obviously, with the name Scuba Sonia across the world. And she's got a video as she's like up close to a bunch of sharks. And I thought that was pretty awesome. Pass to Cooper Kupp for the first down off 3rd and 4. I somehow turned into an all Madden content creator without even meaning to, but I play more than that. I mean, that's okay too. Just because you don't create content with everything you play doesn't mean anything. You know, as long as you're having fun, enjoying yourself. Whale sharks are cool. They're huge, but I think they're cool. Almost picked off again. Whoa, was that a butt interception? There's a flag down, but it looks like he caught it off of his butt. It might be a hold. Come on, Rams, come back. I mean, it's still possible, I guess. Oh, yeah, he straight up caught that ball between his legs. But he got hit with the pass interference call, and so his in between his legs fumble or interception got taken off the board. I had plenty of fun until the Madden game decides to mess with me. Yeah, I have a lot of issues with Madden. One, because I'm not as good as the people who play online. And two, I feel like Madden glitches a little bit too much. And so it makes me mad, but I still have fun playing it. Under 9 minutes to go in the fourth. With that PI, puts them on the 23-yard line. They could probably get 7 out of this. Pass to the middle to Van Jefferson for 4. Quan Williams with the tackle right there. Do you play fantasy football? Yeah, I got invited. Some of my coworkers have a dynasty league, and one of the guys in it stopped participating, so I inherited their team. So I have a team there, and then the It's in the Blood channel, we put it out at the beginning of football. In the off season, anybody that wanted to join, and we created a league there. So we're running it right now. Yeah, I'm actually doing fairly well. Oh, Van Jefferson almost had a touchdown, but he juggled it. So now it's 3rd and 5. But yeah, I'm actually doing pretty well in the It's in the Blood league that with the 8 people, but with only 8 people, there's a lot of good talent you can get your hands on. But in my other league, I think there's 12 in that dynasty league. I am not doing so well, but I inherited statistically and based off last season the worst team in the league. So I'm in rebuild right now. I did get to, when they drafted, I got Najee Harris. So that helped out a little bit in the draft. Cooper Kupp gets the first down and about 4 more. So now they're inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. My brother can destroy people online, but I'm just over here chilling. That's how I am, man. I can win sometimes. But I one time online lost a game, and I don't ask me why I didn't quit, because I was like, I just want to score at least 3 points on this guy. But I lost 100-0. And it was probably my lowest low in Madden, but I just wouldn't give up no matter how much this guy just destroyed me. I think it's because I'm a girl. I've never met I'm not saying girls can't be good at Madden, but this girl can't. I just have fun playing. What system do you play on? Unstable, PC, Xbox, PlayStation? Also Nathan, or both Nathans, I guess. What systems do you guys play on? All right, so that's 2nd and goal now. The Suns just beat the Timberwolves. My phone just told me that. Looks like the defense came across the line, so there's a flag. Plays called dead. Encroachment. So there's 6:51 left. Still 31-7. 2nd and goal. It might be 14 soon here. I'm still baffled. I guess PS5. I said PS4, or I might have just said PlayStation. Yes, I managed to get one somehow. So when they first came out, I tried really, really hard and was unable to get them. So I've been just taking a break from trying. And then, early this next year, I'm probably gonna make a more active effort to get one. I know that. So we collect sports cards and Pokemon cards and stuff, and we have a very small channel where we just show some of the stuff we open on it. Shelby runs that channel, but we get on Target during the Target drops at like 7 in the morning. So to try to catch the card drops, but here recently they've been doing PS5 drops. On days that I don't get up in the morning to do it, to like participate in the drop. So, but I feel like that gives me a better chance to get one. Yeah, there she is, Card Sharks. We haven't posted in a while. We have so much to post on there, but I just have been so busy with this channel lately that we haven't done a very good job. I have a PS4. So you won't have to worry much against me on Madden. I'm not that good either. Yeah, I mean, I just like to have fun, really. So I'm used to getting blown out, so no one can hurt my feelings. Nathan Perez says PS4 also. Yeah, we're still rocking a PS4. We got 2 of them here. But my internet, like I said, is awful. And we'll get a PS5 probably early next year if we can. Ace PlayStation Direct since it released the PS5. And Tuesdays were my good days at making progress. That's fair. All right, it's 3rd and goal now, 6 and 17. I feel like the end of this game is taking forever. Like, it's just been going slow. I think this happened last night, too, the Chiefs and Raiders game. It just felt like the game lasted way longer than it needed to. Also have the old console systems, too. Matt Stafford took off running. He just threw it, but he was well behind the line of scrimmage, so that's going to be bad. I have the old console systems, too. I have a Super Nintendo and a Nintendo 64. That's super awesome. I have the original Xbox and a PS2, and we have the Switch and a Nintendo Wii. I don't think we have anything else right now. We have the PlayStation VR also. But the only game I've played on it so far is that Iron Man game, and that game makes me sick. Both teams have been taking 1-hour drives, it seems. Yeah, it's like the time is not moving, but they're on the field forever. So it's horrible. So it's 4th down. Also, Zompocalypse, if you're still in here, I just got your email. I just saw it come through. So I'll check that out later tonight, or my dad will check it out. Also a PS2 and a DS. Oh, I have a DS, but it's my little brother. Well, I say little, but he's 18. Has my DS currently. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were still in here, but I just saw your email come through. So he'll check it out. Zompocalypse emailed because he said he would email you.
Okay. I got his YouTube and his
blood email. I just saw it come through.
Okay. I just got the Instagram and the YouTube. I subbed his channel and stuff, so. Cool.
Yeah, I'll check you out on Instagram as well. Commercial break again. This has been the longest game oh my god, it just won't end. So I appreciate, the however many of you guys are still in here, 14, 15 of you still just chilling. I feel like this game should have been over like 16 hours ago.
Honestly, how bad would it have been to just sit and call this game the way it's being played right now? Honestly.
Yeah, I'm so glad you guys are in here talking with me because this game, I might have honestly turned it off because it's just been so slow. What are your pronouns? Well, I was born a girl, and so I go by she, her.
And so, is that a serious question?
I haven't seen this guy in here unless it was when the chat was flying. My sister paid $1,000 for Mr. Awesome. I just seen this for a PS5 when they first came out. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know that I would do that. That's why I haven't got one. I've had options when they were like $800, $900, and I was like, nah, let's just wait. I have a PS4/PSVR. Yeah. Another thing, I know I keep saying it, but when I move, I'll also have a lot more space, open floor space, because he bought a house, and I'm moving into his current house, and he's moving into the new house. So I know for a fact I have plenty of room when I move there. My living room will be humongous. But I will play a lot of PSVR then. I'm going to try out those like online, like, where it's like a hangout kind of thing, but they do games and stuff. So I'm going to try that out and everything when we can. Iron Man on PSVR is very horrible on my stomach. I got motion sickness. But other games are probably fine.
On another note, at least at least OBJ didn't score enough points to beat me in fantasy.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting. I mean, if he would have caught that ball on the first round, I just got a Twitter memes page notification. It says OBJ just requested a trade from the Rams. Same here, but you'll get used to it. Yeah, I'm probably not going to play a whole lot more of that Iron Man game, but a girl I work with, she also plays VR, and she told me a bunch of games to try out, so I'm definitely going to dig into that. So the 49ers have the ball. I can't imagine they're going to do anything other than run the ball unless they get to third down. It's 1st and 10 on their own 11. He just threw it off to Debo. Elijah Mitchell for a loss of 1. Yeah, this is that Rams possession was the second Rams possession tonight that ended up into a turnover. They were terrible in the red zone. They've just played terrible all day, you know. And I bet you regret taking the Rams by 10 on this one.
Well, I said no matter what I pick, it's been wrong here lately. So there's another division leader that lost today. That makes 6.
6 this week.
Yep.
So, do you play Minecraft? No, I play Roblox, though, and I know that sounds like really childish.
Ethan plays
I get
Minecraft
the pronoun question just to be sensitive. I wasn't sure either. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I appreciate it. But yes, I am a female that was born a female and is still a female. I understand that a lot of people get upset about things like that, and I understand if people mispronoun you or whatever it's called. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I respect everybody's decision of who being who they are and whatever. But I'm just me, I'm not gonna get mad about it. Beat Saber's a good game. I don't care what kind of music you're into, but it's still fun to play. I mean, I like more of the heavy metal rock scene. But I am really excited to play Beat Saber. That was one of our main reasons into buying the VR. I also heard Fruit Ninja is really fun on there. The girl I work with said that.
Yeah, that the whole pronoun thing threw me off because I've never seen anybody ask it like that. I mean, most people just blurt out what they think or whatnot, so it doesn't.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I respect that.
It was just
I'm not offended by any means.
I questioned it because it caught me off guard because I was like, why would that even be a question? It kind of hit me weird, but I didn't really think about it, and it's just something that I wasn't used to seeing because we don't have that problem here. Everybody is just kind to one another where we live. It seems like so. It's never. You don't have all the hate and BS in the world here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool around the area we live. Well, more so the area you live, but that's kind of how I am too. I hate labels. I don't feel like it's necessary to label anything. It's just what it is, You're who you are. I don't care who that is or what that is. Be whatever you want to be. If you want to identify as a stick, I will act like you're a stick. I will consider you a stick.
Yeah. Quisquam, Gnostic. We are very much action orientated people. We really enjoy what we're doing here, and we really have fun interacting with everybody. And everybody has become friends, and that's the way we like it. Every now and again, we get some random hater come through here, just spamming bad stuff, and we get rid of them. But other than that, we have a really good crowd in here. I love everybody that we have.
Tim said I'm a stick. All right, I'll refer to you as a stick. Now, is that stick a he, she, they? What is it, Tim? Where are you from? We're from the Kentucky, Indiana area. We're fairly close to Cincy. Which hence the Bengals Reds love.
Thank you, Quisquam. We really appreciate that.
Quisquam, Birch. Yeah, is that a gender to you, Tim? Birch. Well, the only labels I like are the ones from my label maker. I wish I had a label maker because I would put labels on everything.
So you want to hear a true funny story?
Well, we're on commercial, so I would love to hear a true funny story.
So when we were in Virginia, we were doing a collaboration thing and a party kind of thing for everybody to hang out. One of the guys there makes stickers for YouTube channels and people. He was going around making these stickers that looked really official, and it said, it said it was area under surveillance, and then it said potty cam. And he was going around in the restrooms and the restaurants that he was going to on the way through there, and he was sticking them on the doors and labels and stuff like that. And one of the other people that showed up actually found one of the stickers, and it was kind of funny, but people were getting really paranoid and freaked out about it. Kind of a sick sense of humor, but it was funny. It was definitely funny after a little bit of moonshine.
Yeah, those guys all seem like moonshine guys.
Oh my gosh, they went nonstop. I'm glad I had to go back to the Airbnb, because if I'd had to stay, I would have been sleeping in the yard somewhere.
I've slept in a couple yards before. Not intentionally, of course.
But this weekend's held true in the NFL. Look at that. The Rams come in here after a loss looking for a rebound and go on the road and get
I'm actually gonna
handled.
Check out that poll real quick. Actually, I can't see it anymore.
But
I think it finished with 49 or 69, 64% voting for the Rams. I don't know how many votes there were total. But it was for the 49ers, my bad. But I didn't get to close it out before halftime. You're not drunk until you're holding on to the grass to keep falling off the planet. That's a fact. Second and 8, Matt Stafford drops back. They're on their own 50-yard line. Deep ball to Cooper Kupp. That's a good play. Where was that play the whole rest of the game? That was a 25-yard pass to Cooper Kupp. He's got 11 receptions for 122 yards, averaging 11 yards per catch.
6.
Caught by Sony Michel for 8.
How much time's left, Boo?
4:05, but there's a flag. Might have been roughing the passer. Stafford got shot.
He got sacked pretty hard that last drive too.
I'm from northern Indiana, but I have noticed the more south you go in Indiana, there's much more of a sense of southern hospitality. The town I live in is very, very much so. Here comes the garbage time touchdown. Or, watch for a pick, one or the other.
Hey, Greg, Nathan, right above you, is from Warsaw, Indiana.
Where exactly is Warsaw, Indiana? I'm not too familiar.
North Central on the Fort Wayne side, somewhere in that area.
Oh, so it's near Fort Wayne. That's what
kind of.
I think the Rams would win the Super Bowl this year. I think it's definitely still possible despite this loss. I mean, you have to remember this is a divisional game, and anything can happen in a divisional game. Look, the Bengals blew out the Ravens and then got blown out by the Browns. Who's the better team, the Browns or the Ravens?
Yeah, Greg is from Goshen. I've been up there several times.
I know where Goshen is. Yeah, where we live, and I'm going to just say we because, one, I'm about to live right next door to you, but we're about 45 minutes from Louisville, Kentucky, and 45 minutes from Cincinnati. We're like right in the middle.
I've been
overthrown.
I spent a lot of time in northern Indiana when I was younger.
I think I went to an Indian powwow in Fort Wayne once. I think it was Fort Wayne. I was a little kid. I went with my Uncle Matt.
Might have been.
I think it was Fort Wayne where it was at.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool that of all the people that show up in here, we get people from the Philippines, British Columbia. We get some from Eastern Europe. We got an Austrian that comes in here.
Yeah, our friend Obi Wynn is in Texas.
All over the world, and then we have like 3 or 4 people that are really close to us in Indiana. That's really
Matt
cool.
Stafford just got sacked by looked like Boza. Yep, that's Nick
Nathan's
Boza.
from
But there's a
Portage.
flag. but moving to Florida. I was hitchhiking, caught a ride from Fort Wayne to Louisville.
That's a good ride.
That's a pretty good ride. I mean, was it the same person or did you have to get into multiple vehicles? Penalties declined. 4th down. You got me from East Tennessee. I knew you were in Tennessee. I just wasn't sure which area of Tennessee.
We go to Gatlinburg.
Yeah, I was going to say, I go to Gatlinburg at least once a year. I did not go this year. I went last year in September because it was when the Chiefs played the Ravens. That's the only reason I can remember. The day we got there was the same day.
Yeah, we went to Gatlinburg during the height of COVID.
Mr. Awesome is from New Mexico.
All right, Papua New Guinea. There you go, right there.
That's pretty awesome.
You know, it's just amazing how many people get to come together in here from all over the place. It's just so cool.
Yeah, that's what I love so much about this channel is I've met so many people from everywhere. Even, just your metal detecting friends that have come over and hung out with us, and some of the metal detecting friends that I've met myself from other channels. Everybody's from everywhere. I'm from New Mexico to Albuquerque. The long ride was from Sacramento to Fort Wayne. Then the next ride took me from Fort Wayne to Louisville. Man, you got around with these people. That's a lot of hitchhiking time.
Yeah, if you guys like the live stream world and you like just different types of stuff, we're on almost 5 to 6 days a week between our two channels. So I'm going to go ahead and post my other
Albuquerque, New Mexico too. I was really confused because it was backwards, but I wasn't gonna judge any.
Got the long way. But I'm going to go ahead and post the other one in here just in case anybody wants to cross-pollinate and hang out with us on Thursdays. But Thursday nights, we're in here almost all night. So if anybody wants a place to hang out, it's a good time. So come and join us anytime you like.
Gatlinburg is fun to visit, but both that and Pigeon Forge are crowded all year. Yeah, I have noticed. Even in the middle of the pandemic and everything, when I went, I spent mostly weekdays there. I think I got there on Sunday or Monday and stayed until Thursday, and it was insane. Yeah, the www.youtube/Ohio River History is his channel. He does metal detecting, magnet fishing, and on Thursday nights, he brings guests up on his live streams. That's what the whole Thirsty Thursday was about earlier. That's what he calls his Thursday stream, and they all talk gold prospecting, any kind of treasure hunting. Fort Wayne is where my mom is now. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you said your mom was up in Fort Wayne.
Thank you, Zom.
But yeah, the community he has over there, they're all such nice people, man.
They're all in here too most of the time. I mean, we just cross hang out. I mean, it's funny because we all have different interests and stuff like that we like to do, but then we all congregate for different live streams like this, and we just sit and have a good time for an hour and a half. In some cases, more than that. Thank you, Unstable. I appreciate y'all.
The 49ers have rushed the ball 39 times and only passed the ball 20 times today.
Yep, at the beginning of the game,
they haven't put Lance in the second half just for experience.
At least the fourth quarter. You know what? Since they were really heavy on the run game today, I am really surprised that Trey Lance didn't get some reps.
Yeah, Jimmy G's still in there. There's 2:45 left of the half or of the game, and I'll watch the next stream. You gained a new subscription. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Awesome. That is very awesome of you. Greg, I went outside earlier to get my dog food out of my trunk that I bought yesterday because I forgot it was in there, and I saw snowflakes and it freaked me out a little bit. So it's coming. That's the first snow I've seen. It was just little flurries, but I was in shorts and unprepared. And I was very mad when I got outside. I opened my trunk and I was half asleep, and I opened it and I went, is that snow? I know Nathan said yesterday he got some snow up in northern Indiana, northern-ish Indiana. So it finally hit here. That was I don't know, 8 hours ago.
Thank you, Obi. We really appreciate you too.
Yeah, Obi, thanks so much for hanging, my dude. We appreciate you. We'll have more stuff to come, obviously. I know the next live stream on this channel for sure is going to be Wednesday. What time?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. I don't know what time zone we're in.
We're in
But
the Eastern Standard Time.
he's going to be calling the Indiana University versus St. John's basketball game. There was a lot of people hanging out in that this past Friday. So if you want to get an experience of some college basketball play calling, he's a pro at it, basically, in my opinion. So that'll be the next thing for sure. On the channel. I don't know what else. I know we'll be here Thursday night about 11 p.m. or so. Post Thursday night football stuff.
Hey, you know, when you get off of here tonight, you might want to go make a short about OBJ wanting to trade. I think that would be hilarious.
No, I'm gonna wait to go see Wyatt's World's video about it. I'm sure it'll come out. Word, it snowed a couple times and it's cold AF. Oh yeah, I'm sick of the cold already. I would rather it be 90 degrees every single day of the year than ever see snow. If snow was warm, I would like it, but it's not, so I hate it. I'm heading out. Gotta get to bed. See ya again. Thanks so much, Quiz Mom. Yeah, we'll see you on next time. Whenever you want to stop by, we'll hang out with you, of course. Tennessee weather is 70s with rain one day and 30 with snow the next. That's what it's like here in Indiana and, well, Kentucky. We're right on the border of the Ohio River history. On the border of the Ohio River. We're just on, one of us is on one side and one of us on the other side. And you never know. It could be, like you said, 70 degrees one day and snowing the next and it not make any sense. I hate Indiana, Kentuckiana, whatever weather. I hate it.
Yeah, it's like the armpit of the United States. We're in the valley, so the humidity gets just god awful, horrendous. The air gets so hot and sticky in the summer, but the winters get wet and cold. And it's not like the temperature's that bad. It's just the moisture in the air always just makes it feel that much more brutal. They say like Alaska's a bit easier cold to live in. Are we still on the 2-minute warning?
Yeah, we just hit the 2-minute warning, and 49ers just tried to run the ball and got hit for a loss of 4. Very violent tackle.
Hey, Greg, I'm with you. I want the Niners to run the clock out. I don't want OBJ to have no chance of beating me. I'm with you, Greg.
Is there 2 Gregs?
I'm talking to Greg Edwards.
Oh, I thought you said which Greg.
Oh, no. I said I'm with you.
Oh, I thought you said which Greg. And I'm like, I didn't see another Greg.
I didn't enunciate my word with. I said which. I'm with
Today
you, Greg.
Today was 40s and 30s, and tomorrow is in the 60s and 70s.
Same here. It'll be 63 degrees here tomorrow, and it was 29 here this morning.
Elijah Mitchell is having an outstanding game. Elijah Mitchell, Deebo Samuel, and that Jeff Wilson Jr. guy is having fantastic games. Even now when they're trying to run the clock, they're having such a good game.
Dude, Deebo on the run game was really good. It reminded me of Cordell Patterson.
Yeah, run catch game, both.
Yeah, he's got 5 rushes for 36 yards with a 7.2 yard average and a touchdown. And then in the passing game, he's got 5 receptions for 97 yards and a touchdown. He's averaging 20 yards a catch today.
Yeah, dude. Oh, they're going to go for it on 4th and 6. I mean, why not? There's only 30 seconds left. He's going to hand the ball off. Elijah Mitchell. Oh, he was like a yard short of the first down. I would have been so ecstatic for them if they got that, but it doesn't matter. This game's been over for the whole 4th quarter.
You know, it's better to do that than punt.
They just said 393 days was their first home win. Let me start over. First win at home in 393 days, because last year they didn't play at home. They played in Arizona.
Nathan, we're almost done.
If I can't sleep, we'll come back. We're about to wrap things up now that this game's over. So go ahead and get some sleep, man. We'll see you Wednesday or Thursday or one of these next days coming up for sure, and we'll hang out.
Thanks, Nathan. I appreciate you, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out as long as you did, my dude. We'll check in with you one day this week when we see you with your mom.
Hey, you know what? I'm just going to, every game I pick, I swear this week I'm going to just go bet opposite of what I pick on everything.
Dude, you should just start listening to me.
I mean,
I got almost every game right this week. I think the only game I got wrong, I got the Saints game wrong. Do I technically get the Steelers Lions game wrong since it ended in a tie? Does that game even count? I picked the Lions, and the Lions got half a win.
I think you took Lions in the points regardless.
No, I did take Lions in the points regardless, but I took them to win as well. I picked Carolina because I thought there was a potential upset there. I picked Washington 6 months ago.
Yeah, the Washington's the really good one. That's the one
Washington one I had locked up. There was no way I was changing my mind when it came to the game. I got the Seahawks game wrong. I thought Russ was going to win.
Really got the Broncos game wrong too.
Yeah, I only picked the Broncos because of home field. That's literally the only reason I picked them because I had no idea.
Well, we got the New England game correct.
Oh yeah, I got definitely New England. I knew that, but I thought it was gonna be close, obviously, but
you got the Miami game correct.
Oh yeah, I'm pumped up about that one too. I was sitting with Shelby's mom getting all fired up because usually if I pick a team, especially if it's an upset and I watch it with her, she gets really into it and roots for that team too. And so it was me, her, and eventually Shelby's dad came in, but we were like getting all hyped up like every time like Lamar messed up or the Miami did something good. And I was like, I just love that she just gets all hyped up with me.
Oh, well. You know
all right, I'm so glad that game was over because it just drug on for a long time, like an extra hour. I know it's only 11, so really it didn't drag on that long at all, but I'm just over it.
Yeah, I mean, you've been live for almost 3 hours. So, but yeah, anybody that's still hanging out in here, drop one last chat in here so we know who's still here because I appreciate you guys. That's really cool to hang out this long with us. It's totally awesome. Right on, Nathan. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you.
Thank y'all for the great time. Yeah, thank you. Honestly, you guys and Tom Grossi, seriously, you all made my night. Tim and Nathan Perez, I know he said he was going. You guys always are here, and I love your support, and I love talking with each and every one of you.
I did get over to Tom Grossi's live tonight and thank him in there in the chat for sending everybody over here. It made my night. Hey, thank you, Puppet Master. We appreciate it, dude. Grossi Squad's really cool too. I subbed and got all the notifications because he gives me the vibe of somebody that I haven't quite figured out yet, but I liked it.
So, River Rat, he's still in here. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. We had a blast today.
Oh, Greg won.
You know it, and I'll tell you what. If either one of us is available, if it's going to be like this, we will stream these football games every time, just for the fun time that it was.
Yeah, I mean, I know this turned out to be less of a play-by-play and more of a hangout after halftime, but I mean, there wasn't much of that game that went into the Rams' favor at all, so it wasn't much of a game. I know closer games. I definitely, any play-by-play I do will do that much more seriously, but I'm so glad that I got to hang out with all of you. I met so many new people today, including our, people who are already here, River Rat, Tim, Nathan, Perez. Shelby is lurking. I know she's working, so, she's literally always working when we're live, and I hate that because, she used to come in and was able to call in with us and stuff. And then Amanda was here for a while, but she was sick, and JP and all of our normal people that come in here. We love you guys. And then all of the Grossi fam, Obi Win, who we met yesterday, actually, he might still be here. Yeah. So just to touch on that game real quick, the Rams got basically blown out This was a great home win for San Francisco. They had a very nice turnout, and it ended much better than their last primetime game against the Colts, which was a really good game for it being in the pouring rain. I know Jimmy G made some mistakes that game, but it was a good game other than the last bit for them. The Rams not taking the 3 points was worse than the picks. Yeah, I agree. They should have taken 3 right there at that one spot. It would have helped a lot. I'm glad you did this. Thanks so much, River Rat. Yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record, thanking all of you guys, but Tom Gossi and his squad and our normal regulars, all of you guys just made my week so much better. And it makes me feel even better that I made the decision to do this play-by-play tonight. I mean, that was because of you guys. You know, I set that poll out, and everybody but one person said yes. So that's the only reason I did this, and I'm so glad that I did. I can't wait to see everybody again and do this some more because this is, what we love to do.
This is what we intended this channel to be for, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to meet more people in the sports community, people who like different teams, because that leaves more room for debate.
Makes it fun.
We don't actually have that many people in this channel that like the same teams as us, really, but I like it that way. It's diversity. I like everybody. I like the people who come in here who don't even like sports and just hang out with us too. I appreciate everybody equally, and you guys are seriously so awesome.
Nice fantasy week, Alex. You ended up with 151.24 points this week.
What did Colin end up with?
90.
Oh, man, I kicked his butt. I can't wait to talk some crap to him later.
And poor Shelby again. She ended up competing very heavily, but I put up 131. And it seems like she always gets the high score against her.
Yeah, the points against on her are really high for the year. Mine are still fairly low.
So that brings you
that stay low.
You're 8-2, and I think that brings us to where we pretty much make the playoffs regardless.
Oh man, I'm winning this league. What do you mean? I got the league in the bag.
Okay. Well,
I'm not scared of your team. I think I play you next week, actually.
Yeah, probably but it ought to be solid. It just depends on who's on bye. Because we both got a really pretty good squad, honestly.
I either play you next week or the week after, one of the two. I hope it's not the week the Chiefs are on a bye because I, love having Patrick Mahomes as my quarterback, and especially if he's going to get back in rhythm. But if not, I got Joe Burrow, and I got a lot of faith in Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I'm not
doing better in the fantasy perspective here recently.
No, I mean, week in and week out, usually we're scoring the highest amount, so that's kind of cool because I didn't really expect.
All right, I just want to do this real quick because we probably won't be talking much football on the account before Thursday. New England goes to Atlanta. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, right now I'm thinking that New England's hot, but I look for Atlanta to compete, but I still think that New England's going to take the win. I'll give them
on the
28-24 on the road. I'm going to go with the Rook.
Okay, you're going 28-24 New England, which means I am going to take Atlanta. Matty Ice has been playing a lot better. I know this Dallas game does not show that, but he has. Tim says Patriots. I'm going to go with the Falcons at home because these Falcon fans know that they have a playoff chance this year. And so I think a lot of people are going to show up for the prime time. Patriots haven't had a lot of primetime special this year. So I think Matty Ice is going to take home the dub on the big stage.
And yes,
I'll keep the same score, 28-24.
Just the other way. Hey, I like it. You and I are playing each other next week.
Oh, great. The Chiefs are playing the Cowboys, and the Burrow is playing against the Raiders. I don't even know which quarterback I want to start. I'm going to go with a reliable, my boy Patty Mahomes. I just need him to throw for 5 touchdowns again.
Yeah, I'll really look at it.
But I'm ready to close this thing down now that we hit the 3-hour mark officially. I want to thank each and every one of you one last time tonight. I wrote down a couple channels that you guys suggested. And if anybody has channels on here you want me to check out, even if you're not still in here, I'll bring this up again. If you guys come back to another stream, I'll write it down. I always have a notepad right here so I can keep myself in check. I'm going to check out everyone. I love all of the Tom Grassi squad. Thank you guys again. Thank you all of our people that are returning people, our subscribers we already had. You guys are incredible. I love you, Tim. I feel like I got to give you a special shout out because you're like our number one fan, and you're our homeboy, and so we appreciate you so much. He'll be back on Wednesday. I'm off Wednesday, so I'll be in the chat. I might come up during halftime of that game and just hang out with him. Nathan Richardson, it was really nice to meet you as well. Like I said, when I do move and we're just waiting on a couple smaller things to be able to get that ready to go, I will get all your gaming info and we can play some games together. And during baseball season, since we're Reds fans and you're Cardinals fans, we'll have a lot to talk about then as well. So yeah, until next time, I hope everybody has a great night, great week, and we can't wait to talk to all of you again, but we will see you later. And so stay safe.